Ladies and gentlemen, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Week 6 of the NFL. Week 6 of NFL football is upon us right here, right now, and we're slowly creeping up on the midway point of the season. It is the start of Week 6, and you know what that means. We've got a fresh new slate of primetime games for you, starting with tonight's Thursday night showdown between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Now, these two teams are heading in opposite directions for sure. I mean, throughout the last 5 weeks, totally opposite. The Denver Broncos come into this game at 1-4, and the Kansas City Chiefs are coming in at 4-1. It has been a long time since the Denver Broncos have been able to win against the Kansas City Chiefs. The last time that the Broncos beat the Chiefs was way back in 2015. And during that game, Peyton Manning was the quarterback, and he orchestrated a dramatic fourth quarter comeback, resulting in a game-tying touchdown and then a game-winning score by Bradley Robbie. The Chiefs have dominated the series between these two teams. I mean, it's 15 years and 15 consecutive wins. I'm sorry, not 15 years, 15 consecutive wins since that Peyton Manning win. Anyways, the Chiefs' 15 consecutive wins over the Denver Broncos, that is actually tied for the longest active win streak by any one team against another. The only other team to do that is the Patriots, who have won 15 straight over the Jets. Interestingly enough, Patrick Mahomes made his first career start in Week 17 of 2017 against the Denver Broncos. That's right. Patrick Mahomes made his first career start against the Denver Broncos, winning 27-24, and he is yet to lose to the Broncos in his entire career. This guy has never lost against the Broncos, and I don't think that's going to change here today. Anyways, as the Broncos season slowly unravels, things have gone from bad to worse for the Denver Broncos. Broncos head coach Sean Payton might be wishing that he had just stayed retired. Russell Wilson continues to look like a shell of his former self. Kind of. I'll get into him in just a second. And the Denver Broncos offense is spiraling. So Sean Payton entered the season. If you remember this, Sean Payton entered this season by criticizing the former Broncos head coach, Nathaniel Hackett. He was saying that his head coaching job, that Nathaniel Hackett's head coaching job, was one of the worst coaching jobs in the history of the NFL. And everything I heard about last season, we're doing the opposite. That's what Sean Payton said. Well, not only is Sean Payton eating a big fat plate of crow right now, the Denver Broncos also lost to Nathaniel Hackett and the Jets last week against the same person. I mean, that's the same guy that Sean Payton was talking trash about during the offseason, and they lost to the Jets by 10 points, a margin of 31-21. Talk about embarrassing, y'all. That is embarrassing. Anyways, Russell Wilson finished with 196 yards, 2 touchdowns, a fumble, and was sacked 4 times in that game against Nathaniel Hackett. That raises the question of, what is the root of the Denver Broncos problem? What problem are the Denver Broncos having? Well, it's more than just one. They're definite. We'll get into all of this here in just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, kickoff is set for 7:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. I've got 6:50 right now, so we've got a little bit of time before this game gets started. Hello, Christina. Love you. Thank you for joining this chat, and thank you for being in the room. Okay. Russell Wilson has faced the Kansas City Chiefs only twice since 2021, but he is averaging around 234.5 passing yards per game. Interestingly, this year, the Chiefs' defense has yet to allow any opposing quarterback to break the 300-yard passing mark at all this season. So when it comes to their pass defense ranking, the Chiefs currently sit at 13th in the NFL, only giving up an average of 204 passing yards per game, which means that Russell Wilson is above average when it comes to playing against the Chiefs. but only slightly. Still, the Chiefs are 14th in the league in terms of passing touchdowns allowed, giving up a total of 6 passing touchdowns so far in 2023. And here we go. That's one count right now for the Taylor Swift cam. She's on camera right now. I'm going to keep counting every time she's on camera right now. So that is 1 right now for Taylor Swift. She'll be on all freaking day. I hate the fact that that's happening right now, but it is what it is. And she is here with her new boyfriend, Travis Kelce, watching the game. Anyways, back to the game tonight. Russell Wilson, he recognizes the importance of creating a new chapter in the Broncos' history. He believes that focusing on the present is key and that the team has to take it one step at a time, one play at a time, and one game at a time to rewrite their history. Now, each game does present a fresh opportunity to shape the narrative, and they're fully concentrated on winning tonight's game against this divisional rival. Although the Broncos their performance recently has not been stellar, they do have a chance to break their losing streak against the Chiefs today. Easier said than done. Anyways, Russell Wilson's debut with the Denver Broncos last year, I think you can safely categorize that as a worst-case scenario. Russell Wilson did face some challenges, including missing 2 games last week with injuries and only getting 19 touchdowns in over 15 games. Additionally, he was the most sacked quarterback in the NFL, having been bagged 55 times last year. 55 times. Russell Wilson, the most sacked quarterback in the NFL. Anyways, Russell Wilson's fantasy performance also took a hit, and he averaged a career low of 15.1 fantasy points per game. For most of the season, he struggled to deliver strong fantasy performances, with only 1 game ranking better than 14th. However, he closed out the season on a more positive note with 3 top 5 fantasy finishes at the end of the season. In the last 4 games, he got 3 top 5 finishes. So good for him on that. And coming into this game, believe it or not, as bad as the Broncos have been, Russell Wilson is actually currently ranked as quarterback 8 for fantasy football purposes. Quarterback 8 for fantasy football purposes, even though they're 1-4. So something isn't adding up. It's definitely the Broncos defense. We'll get into that in just a second here as well. The Broncos, y'all, overall, they're actually pretty balanced in their offensive approach, passing on 60.6% of their plays and then 40% roughly on the run. So they pass on 60% and run on 40%. And believe it or not, the Broncos currently sit at 8th in the NFL when it comes to points scored. Now, when it comes to Russell Wilson's performance, his 7.4 yards per attempt actually ranked 9th in the league. And it's been pretty solid for him so far this season. Obviously, a disaster for the team. But for Russell Wilson, he's been throwing a touchdown every game that he's played so far. So in all 5 games, he's thrown at least a touchdown, multiple touchdowns in 4 of those 5 games. But still, the Broncos just can't seem to win. Last week, the Broncos offense lost 3 fumbles and went 5 consecutive drives without a first down to start the second half of their game against the Jets. The Broncos have had an issue on offense all season, but their problems on defense are really what's overshadowing everything. Everything, y'all. Last season, the Denver Broncos defense was statistically one of the worst defenses in the league. Denver's defensive coaching has not been consistent. And when I say that, I'm not talking about one particular coach. The Broncos have had 6 defensive coordinators in the last 6 seasons. Also, obviously, losing Von Miller to the Bills last year didn't help. But unless they find some consistency with the defensive coach that they can trust, it's going to be really, really hard to build a defensive program that can get some stops on the defensive side of the ball. Now, on Sunday, the New York Jets became the 4th consecutive team to rush for more than 170 yards against the Broncos and the 5th in a row to rush for at least 122. They've been giving away yards on the ground like nobody's business, and it does not bode well for the Broncos coming into this game. They're now reeling, and they've dropped to 1-4, and now they've got a divisional matchup against, obviously, the winners of last year's Super Bowl. Now, what's truly concerning is the minimal pressure that they apply to the opposing quarterbacks, whether they blitz or not. Denver boasts the lowest pressure rate in the league at 13.6%, And this is vividly exemplified by quarterbacks finding opportunities to explosive plays downfield. Even when the Broncos do try to get them with the blitz, they still can't even pressure the quarterback. So something is not going right for this Broncos defense. And their rushing defense, their rushing defense, guys, ranks dead last. They have allowed the most yardage in the NFL. They're literally the worst rushing defense in the NFL. And if you exclude the Dolphins game where the Dolphins won 70-20, blew them out by 50 points. If you exclude that game, the Broncos have given up 878 total yards of offense to opponents in the last 2 games. And if you include the Dolphins game, the Broncos have allowed a total of 1,604 yards of total offense in the last 3 contests. Talk about abysmal, y'all. Talk about a terrible statistic there. Anyways, in the NFL, there is a stark reality. Nobody has sympathy for you if you're a struggling team. And Sean Payton is now fully aware of this. And despite the intense public scrutiny, the challenges just keep piling up for this Broncos team, especially now that they're dealing with a short week and they have a high-stakes AFC West divisional matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs tonight. Now, again, it hasn't been all bad necessarily for the Broncos. Russell Wilson has been averaging over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns in each game that he's played. So if only they could find a way to start winning and they could turn things around, it would be not smooth sailing, but it would be a much more comfortable ride for these poor Denver Broncos. Anyways, year 1 of Russell Wilson era joining Denver did not go so well. But that didn't stop Jerry Jeudy from having a breakout season. Yeah, Jerry Jeudy had a pretty good season in 2022. Now, the 2020 first-round pick set career highs in receptions, yardage, touchdowns, and end zone targets en route to a 22nd place fantasy finish. We're talking Jerry Jeudy, the main target for Russell Wilson in the Denver Broncos. He finished the season with 5 straight top 30 outings. That's pretty good. Obviously, it's not a top 10, but if you're still inside the top 32, you're definitely, if nothing else, a viable starter. So Jerry Jeudy did struggle with inefficiencies as a rookie, and his rookie year, he went without a single touchdown. In 2021, he went without a single touchdown, but he got back on track last season. The real question marks for this offense, for these wide receivers, are Courtland Sutton and Marvin Mims Jr. Now, for most of the season so far, Courtland Sutton has been serviceable, you could say, right? He's been serviceable, but last week, Courtland Sutton couldn't get any separation, and the Jets just kind of had their way with him. He didn't even get a single reception last week, so Courtland Sutton is supposed to be one of their top people, and he did get a reception last week. He got his first reception in the 4th quarter of the game, and that catch wound up being his only reception in basically one of the most forgettable performances that he could possibly have. So Courtland Sutton was providing consistent fantasy value with 3 touchdowns over the past 4 games prior to last week's dud. And Marvin Mims Jr. is another player that we're not sure whether or not he's going to actually make or break your team from one week to another. I don't know if he's the real deal, but in college, keep in mind that he is a rookie. Marvin Mims Jr. played in Oklahoma. The Oklahoma product was an explosive vertical target for the Sooners, ranking 1st in this year's rookie class in yards per target during his 37 games, 13.2 yards per target. So that's a pretty good thing, and he did have a very solid performance in week 2 where he broke loose for 113 yards and a touchdown against the Commanders. But since then, he has been relatively quiet. And also keep in mind that those 113 yards and a touchdown were actually only on 2 receptions. So he had 2 receptions in week 2 and popped off. Now, I wonder if he can make an impact tonight against the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, much easier said than done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about 15 minutes away from kickoff here. So My name is Mario Manuel. I am your host, as always, as per usual. Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays, you can catch me right here on Football Nation. Now, let's talk about the home team since we are at Arrowhead Stadium. The Chiefs are entering tonight with a 4-1 record. They are a well-rounded offense that excels both in the running and passing aspects of the game. The Chiefs' rushing offense right now currently ranks 12th in the league, averaging 123 yards per game on the ground. And Isaiah Pacheco has been leading the charge for the Chiefs. So far, Isaiah Pacheco has 325 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns over the first 5 weeks. Also, Patrick Mahomes has been a good threat on the ground. He's actually got 154 rushing yards himself this year. Now, I think that this game is probably going to end up being a pretty big ground game. The National Weather Service projects a potential severe thunderstorm for tonight in Kansas City with wind gusts up to 39 miles per hour. So, what does that mean for tonight's game? It means that both of these teams will likely hand the ball off, and it's likely going to be a defensive game for both sides. Lots of ground game, lots of short throws up the middle, and those short throws up the middle have been the detriment to the Denver Broncos, but it is exactly where Travis Kelce loves to eat, dude. Travis Kelce loves to score his points and make his catches inside of the hashes. Now, coming into tonight's game, Travis Kelce was marked as questionable. And it'll probably be, on a bit of a snap count, but if Travis Kelce does take the field, which it looks like he's going to based off of what I see on my TV, he's for sure going to be a target magnet and put up some impressive numbers. So he's definitely a must start in your fantasy lineups. However, outside of Travis Kelce, I'd probably put my money on Patrick Mahomes giving a substantial number of opportunities to their rookie wide receiver, Rashee Rice. He's going to be good this week, y'all. I think that not only has Rashee Rice been the main target for Patrick Mahomes this season with 24 targets, he's hauled in 17 receptions for 173 yards and scored 2 touchdowns already this season. Now, Rashee Rice has been targeted 5 or more times in 4 games, and he's caught 3 or more passes in each of those games. Patrick Mahomes really, he's pretty fond of his new wide receiver. He recently commented on Rashee Rice's development, expressing optimism about their growing connection. This might just be the week where Rashee Rice breaks out, and this could be a performance that you don't want to miss from this Kansas City team. Now, Rashee Rice caught 4 or 5 targets for 33 yards and a touchdown last week in the 27-20 win over the Minnesota Vikings. Joining Rashee Rice and the pieces around him as far as the wide receivers go are going to be Marquez Valdes-Scantling, Sky Moore, Kadarius Toney, and a few others because we know that Patrick Mahomes likes to pass the ball around. Now, none of these guys can we say that they are elite, but with Patrick Mahomes throwing the ball, literally any one of these guys could break out huge on any given play. But again, because of the possibility of inclement weather, there's a good chance that this will be a game that is mostly a grinding game on the ground, and we'll see how this goes as it develops. I could be totally wrong, but if there really are gusts of wind at 40 miles an hour, that's going to be tough to throw the ball in. So, anyways, on the ground for the Kansas City Chiefs, we have Isaiah Pacheco. He will be leading the ground game for the most recent winners of the last Super Bowl. Anyways, this second-year running back got into the end zone for the 3rd straight game last week. So he's got 3 games in a row. Isaiah Pacheco has 3 games in a row where he has scored a touchdown, opening last week in the first 5 minutes of the first quarter, which is, I'm not going to take that away from him. He got a 1-yard touchdown, but it was a touchdown nonetheless. Pacheco has a firm control of this top job for the Kansas City Chiefs backfield with 302 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 4.8 yards per carry over the last 4 games. And he could have a huge game today against this Broncos run defense that just gave up 177 yards to Jets' Breece Hall last week. 177 yards the Broncos gave up to the Jets last week, and that is just on the ground. And believe it or not, that is only the second most yards given to the running back position this season by the Denver Broncos. If this game goes the way that we expect it to, there shouldn't be any need to air it out too much by the Kansas City Chiefs, and we'll likely see a healthy dose of Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Jerick McKinnon in this game. 4.94. Remember that number. 4.94. That's the yardage allowed per pass play by the Chiefs defense over the last 2 seasons. That's it. They're only allowing 4.94 yards per pass play. That is the 3rd best in the NFL over the last 2 years. Only the Eagles and the Saints are better. Now, in terms of total passing yardage allowed by the Chiefs, they are the 11th best, allowing 196.1 passing yards per game since the start of the 2022 season. But they see more pass plays than anybody in the NFL. Why? Because they're always ahead and people are always throwing the ball on them because they have to try to catch up. They see an average of 39.6 pass plays per game, averages, right? So we'll just round it up to 40 passes per game. The only team that sees more than them are the Tennessee Titans. So for Kansas City, it is a function of playing most of their games from ahead that forces their teams into passing the ball intensively and throwing the ball downfield. So their coverage also sets things up for the front seven. I think that this Chiefs defense is going to be just fine. The other team, the Broncos, have been struggling all season long, and the Chiefs with an average of 1 sack every 12 plays. I expect Russell Wilson, who was sacked the most last year out of any quarterback, to get bagged a ton today. Anyways, the Chiefs should win this game by a wide margin. Don't know if they will, but they should win this game by a wide margin. They are already double-digit favorites over the Denver Broncos, a team that has... How can I describe them besides being a disaster this season? It's crazy. They've been really bad. Anyways, this tonight, right here on Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen, this is still a divisional game, and anything can happen. But it's been 8 years since the Denver Broncos last beat the Kansas City Chiefs, and Patrick Mahomes has never lost to them in his entire career. I do not expect that to change tonight. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the Broncos versus the Chiefs in an AFC West showdown being held tonight at Arrowhead Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel, and if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. My goal, my dream, is to one day be able to quit my day job and bring content like this to viewers like you. Chances are you're watching this live stream because you can't catch the game in your area, and $400 for YouTube TV is just insane. So if you find value in this kind of content and the content that I'm giving you, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel, because in here, week in and week out, I try to bring you guys every single play, every snap, and every down. And without support from viewers like you, this channel would not be possible. So smash that like button and follow me on my journey as I drive towards the new goal of 5,000 subscribers. You guys obviously have great taste since you're still in here with me watching this channel. So help keep the drive alive by sharing this with your friends and checking out some of the other videos I've got here on Football Nation. Anyways, as always, my name is Mario Manuel. Now let's get back to the action. We're talking football here, ladies and gentlemen, and in about 5 minutes, we're going to have ourselves a kickoff. In just a few minutes, I'm still laughing, y'all, over the fact that Sean Payton said what he said about Nathaniel Hackett. And yes, Sean Payton had amazing success when he was the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. Obviously, he had Drew Brees. That's a different conversation. But now he's here with the Denver Broncos, and he was just on his high horse talking all this mad trash. And it looks like he's definitely eating some crow after all of that. It's not looking good for him and his squad right now, and I actually find it kind of comical. So we are slowly creeping up on the midway point of this season. It is the start of week 3, y'all. The start of week 6. I'm living in the past. It is the start of week 6, and you know what that means. That means we've got 4 new games of primetime football just for you, starting with tonight's Thursday night showdown between the Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. So in just a second here, we're going to be going through the national anthem, and we will have the kickoff shortly. These teams are in complete opposite directions, y'all, through 5 weeks of regular play. Broncos coming in here 1-4. The Chiefs 4-1. It has been a long time since the Broncos beat the Chiefs, and the Denver Broncos have not been able to beat the Kansas City Chiefs since 2015. The last time that they won, Peyton Manning was still the quarterback, and he orchestrated a dramatic fourth-quarter comeback, resulting in a game-tying touchdown and then a game-winning score by Bradley Robbie in that game. Still, even since then, though, the Chiefs have dominated the series between these two, and the Broncos have lost 15 consecutive times since that Peyton Manning win. Why does it smell like dog food in here? I'm tripping. Something smells like dog food in my office. It's the weirdest thing. Anyways, sorry that I went off on a tangent there. Anyways, the Broncos are unraveling right now, y'all. They've gone from bad to worse in Denver, and the Broncos head coach Sean Payton is probably wishing that he had stayed retired. Russell Wilson looks okay, but he's still a shell of his former self. Obviously, he is not the MVP candidate that they were talking about way back in 2016, 2015. And the Denver Broncos offense is spiraling right now. They've got to figure it out. Anyways, like I was saying before, Sean Payton was talking all tons of trash about Nathaniel Hackett, and now the funniest thing is that they lost last week's game to Nathaniel Hackett and the Jets. I mean, talk about embarrassing. That not only did they lose, it's not like they lost by like 1 or 2 points. They lost by 10 healthy points. Last week, the Broncos went down 31-21, and Russell Wilson finished with 196 yards, 2 touchdowns, a fumble, and got sacked 4 times. I guarantee you that the Chiefs are going to get some sacks here today. Okay, so before we get started, I love to call every play, every snap, every down, y'all. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background and give you guys a quick little introduction video. Sometimes I know a lot of my viewers still don't understand the full thing of football or everything around the sport. So watch this quick video for me. I'll be back in just 1 second.
The shotgun formation. Typically used on passing downs like 2nd and long or 3rd and medium, and it has a lot of variations. The quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, and the running back is on either side of him. This is the single back formation. It looks like what it sounds like. The quarterback is under center, and you have a single running back directly behind him. This also has many variations. This is the pistol formation. It's like the single back formation, but the quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, so this buys time for play action plays. Here we have the I formation. It's typically used for short yardage situations. There are 2 running backs behind the quarterback. The front runner blocks and the second finds the holes. And then of course we have the empty backfield, or 5 wide. The quarterback stands in the backfield alone. Typically this is used in obvious passing down situations like 3rd and long or Hail Marys. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. The football season starts on September 8th.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Here we go. Thursday Night Football getting ready to kick off here in just a quick second. My name is Mario Manuel. I am your host as always. Thank you, Lou, for checking in, brother. I appreciate you being here. And I see that you're catching this game from your work right now, so thanks for checking in. Y'all, here we go. I'm going to give y'all a little something to check out at the bottom of the screen here. Let's go over the top players from Week 5 before this game starts. So, for fantasy football purposes, Jamar Chase was number 1 in full PPR formats. Behind him was DJ Moore and Justin Fields. Someone somewhere has to have that combination of Jamar Chase, DJ Moore, Justin Fields, and George Kittle, and just absolutely destroyed everybody in their league, or whoever they were playing that week. And chances are that that person never is going to play fantasy football again because they did not have that lineup. So anyways, okay, y'all. Here we go. Looks like the players are lining up, and judging by this formation here, it looks like the Broncos are going to receive the kickoff. So that means that at halftime, the Kansas City Chiefs will be getting the ball, but for now, the Denver Broncos are going to start the drive here. Let me make sure that I get my drive chart pulled up and get you guys the most accurate information as it comes up. They're showing last week's incident and the Travis Kelce scare where it looked like he had messed up his ankle. So he came into today's game questionable. He's got his ankle wrapped up. Looks tight right now. He does have plenty of tape on it, but he is running routes. He is making catches right now, and it looks like he's good to go. It also looks like he got a bit of a tan. Either that or my TV is a little darker than I was expecting it to be. But that's totally fine. I don't judge them. I'm tan. I'm brown. That's fine. Good job, Travis Kelce, with bagging your new girlfriend there. Congratulations to you. She's definitely a keeper. But she already knew that you were trouble when you walked in, sir. So anyways, here we go. AFC West game coming up right here. We are waiting for the kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. The players are lined up. Players are lined up right now, and Harrison Butker is getting ready to send this one back to the Denver Broncos to start this game. Here we go. Game on, ladies and gentlemen. The kick is away, and that will be a touchback to start this game today. So coming out onto the field at Arrowhead Stadium is Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos. So far in 2023, Russell Wilson has a 67% completion rating. He's already got 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions. He's also rushed the ball 18 times this season for 119 yards. Let's see what he can do on this opening drive of Thursday Night Football. Shotgun formation to start this drive. Russell Wilson 5 yards behind center. Waiting for the snap. There it is, and he hands that one off. Fakes the throw to the left. Oh, and he breaks forward right there on the very first play of the game. That's good for about 8 yards. And that's McLaughlin. McLaughlin looking good right now on his first drive. His first play right there. He's actually been pretty good all season long. Jaleem McLaughlin, 68 rushing yards, 21 receiving yards, a touchdown last week. Let me make sure I put him in here because I forgot to actually add him to my roster. But here we go. We've got an I formation with 2 backs behind Russell Wilson on 2nd down and 1. There's the snap and the handoff to the running back. Running back goes forward, gains the yardage, and we got a first down for the Denver Broncos to start this drive. Burton, the fullback, taking the handoff there and gaining about 3 yards on that. So that'll bring us up to about the 36-yard line. You can see Sean Payton on the sideline making the calls right now. He's basically their offensive coordinator as well. So I'm interested to see if McLaughlin's going to be the main ball carrier today or if they're going to go with Williams, but we'll find out here. So shotgun formation takes the snap on 1st and 10. Blitz comes in, throws the ball to the left, makes the catch over on the left side. Cortland Sutton staying inbounds. That pass good for 9 yards. And Russell Wilson completing his first pass of the game. 2 run plays, move the chains, and another one bringing them up to 9 yards short of the first down. So that'll bring them up to just shy of midfield here. So here we go. We've got a 2nd and 1 coming up. 2nd down and 1. From the 46-yard line, Denver Broncos creeping up on midfield. Single back formation. There's the snap, fakes the handoff, throws underneath. That's going to be a loss of yardage, a loss of 2 from Jerry Jeudy. The throw was out to the right. It was still caught, so if you've got him in PPR, you got nothing to worry about. That's still a catch. But it goes nowhere, so that'll bring up a 3rd down. Third down for the Denver Broncos. Waiting to see what this next play is going to be. Russell Wilson has actually surprised me. He doesn't look as good as he once did, but he's definitely bounced back from last year. And Sean Payton has been like the quarterback whisperer at this point. But still he's saying, Russell Wilson looks back at the referee saying, what is that? The referee, with one hand, he's pumping the clock up. So if you ever watch a referee do this, that means he needs to go up to 25 seconds, and two hands means 40 seconds. Anyway, single back formation, strong side on the right side, third down and 2, showing the blitz, hands off. He still goes to the right. Oh, he spins, he breaks through, and he gets forward up to about the 45-yard line across midfield. And that's going to be Javonte Williams with the carry. Javonte Williams picking up a first down for the Denver Broncos. So you can see a double tight end jumbo formation on the right-hand side, and Javonte Williams has to do a spin move to break free on that one. That will take them past midfield. He ran out to the right-hand side, got tackled at about the numbers on the right side of the field, held the ball, got down, made a good play right there. So that'll bring up a 1st and 10 for the Denver Broncos on the 45-yard line, shotgun formation. Russell Wilson waiting for the snap. He takes it. He hands it off again. Keeping the ball on the ground, Javonte Williams takes that forward, gains about 3, maybe 3.5. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and about 7. Javonte Williams now coming off the field, and Julian McLaughlin coming back in. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we are drinking vodka Red Bull because I had a long day at work, and I am now still doing this for you guys. I love doing this, but I want to make sure I get you guys the right level of energy, so I got to have my Red Bull here. Single back formation, 2nd and 7, 11 minutes left in the first quarter. Single back formation, waiting for the snap. Behind Wilson is McLaughlin. There's a toss to the right side, but he has to fight to get back to the line of scrimmage. That might even be a loss of a yard. That'll bring up a 3rd down for the Denver Broncos. So 3rd down Broncos, looks like a 3rd and 7 or 3rd and 8 after that one. Russell Wilson gonna have to he's gonna have to switch it up and go to his arm, y'all. He's gonna have to actually do something here. Let's see if he can get it up to at least field goal range. If he does, that should be a 1st down, but how close can he move this ball, if at all? 3rd down coming up right now. Steve Spagnuolo's defense trying to hold back the Denver Broncos. Shotgun formation. Here we go, waiting for the snap as Russell Wilson. There's the snap. He has some good blocking there. Russell Wilson in trouble. He puts his head down. He's in trouble. He scrambles backwards. Now he's running to the right. He throws short to the tight end. That's going to be a catch, but not good enough for the 1st down. And Trotman with the first catch for him. Good for about 7, 6-ish. So that's going to bring up a 4th and maybe 2. 4th and 2, 4th and 1 coming up right here. 4th down, Denver Broncos. That was very, very close to a sack. Russell Wilson had to be slippery there, but that'll get them up to about the 37-yard line. So, okay, first decision. Sean Payton going for it on 4th down. A 4th and 3 coming up for the Denver Broncos. 4th down and 3 coming up for the Broncos. Maybe he's going to try to catch them off sides. We got a timeout. Timeout being called by the Broncos. Looks like Sean Payton wants to talk about it. I wonder if he was on that play deciding on whether or not he was going to try to like snap fake them and try to get the defense to jump, which this defense, I don't think that they would jump. I'm pretty sure that Steve Spagnuolo has been pretty good about coaching up his guys to respect the snap. But it looks like Sean Payton is talking to Russell Wilson right now on the sideline. We are in a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. So when we get back from this timeout, we have a 4th down right now, a 4th down and 3. They are on the 38-yard line across midfield, so on the Kansas City Chiefs 38-yard line. And it looks like he said what he needed to say to his guys, and here we go. We're getting ready for this 4th down play. What you got, Broncos? Jerry Jeudy going out to the wide side. He already heard what it was. I don't know if him breaking out of the huddle as quickly as he did is kind of a giveaway for a run play here. But here we go. They're showing a blitz right here. They're definitely showing blitz on the defense. There's the snap, and they will blitz. He's got no time. Russell Wilson scrambles to his right. Russell Wilson turns on the Jets. He's going to try to run for it, and he will lose yardage there, and a turnover on downs, and the Kansas City Chiefs will get the ball in great field position right here after the turnover on downs. Russell Wilson lost yardage on the 4th down play. The 4th down conversion is not gonna happen. He should have let the ball go. He should have just thrown it. Anyways, a turnover on downs, and the first turnover right there for the Kansas City Chiefs to start this game. He was looking good, man. The Broncos were looking good on the ground there, but no more Broncos offense. Time to take a look at this Broncos defense and see what Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, the home team, last year's Super Bowl winners, what can they do today? All right, y'all, so here we go. My name is Mario Manuel. Thank you all so much for watching here. Looks like we've got a few people in my chat right now. Let's see if I can silence the people here who aren't actual people. Let's see, hide this guy on the channel. Hey, if you're watching this channel, you want to leave a conversation, you guys want to talk to me, I am always down to talk with you guys. I'll pull up your chats on the board right now. If you want to leave me a tip and you appreciate what you're seeing, you can always just leave like a $1 tip right here for the super chats. Uh-oh, let me make sure that I get my scrolling bar up underneath because I got nothing going there. So, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys being here. I really, really genuinely do. So, if this is your first time checking us out, be sure to hit that like button. We've finally opened up shop, y'all, and for the rest of this week, up until Sunday, yes, up until Sunday the 15th, we've got 15% off on everything in the store. You can check that out in the description below. You can see that in the description below this video. Not only have I set up a storefront with Spreadshop, I have also partnered with the one, the only, the real deal NFL shop, meaning that if you want to get a 25% discount on official NFL gear, you can use the link below, and that will get you a 25% discount on everything in the NFL shop. And if that is not enough, I have also partnered with DRIZZLY. And if you've never heard of DRIZZLY, then allow me to introduce you. DRIZZLY is a liquor, beer, and wine delivery service that will bring the bar to where you are. That's right. Maybe you're sitting at home watching the game thinking, oh no, my team's losing. And then all of a sudden, oh no, I'm out of beer. But you don't want to miss the action. Well, through DRIZZLY, you can place a drink order for delivery right through your phone. All you got to do is be 21 years or older and have an active card that works. Remember, you got to be 21 years or older to buy beer. They will card you. I promise you that. Anyways, here we go. We are back to the action. So, shotgun formation on 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. That's going to be a quick handoff to Isaiah Pacheco, who will run forward through the gaps and gain about 3 yards on that 1st down play. So, 2nd down coming up for the Kansas City Chiefs. 9 minutes and 13 seconds left in the 1st quarter. That's the 1st carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Last week he had 16 carries, only 55 yards, but he did have a touchdown. So far this year he's got 71, make it 72 after that one carries. So 2nd and 10, shotgun formation once again, 2 wide receivers to the bottom. Kadarius Toney going to the top here, another handoff, and that's going to break for a little bit there, and Isaiah Pacheco will stay on his feet and get the 1st down for the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down, Kansas City. And Isaiah Pacheco moving the chains, 2 carries, 1 1st down. That's going to be good enough to move the sticks. So across midfield now, we're down to the 49-yard line, and we're counting down. Now we're counting the other way. Shotgun formation for Patrick Mahomes. Pacheco to the left. We've got motion in the backfield here. Travis Kelce getting set to the left side of the formation. There's a snap. Patrick Mahomes sees the blitz coming. He does connect with someone. Plenty of time and a lateral pass right there. Good for a 1st down. Travis Kelce made the catch and tossed that to the other tight end. Travis Kelce made that catch on the left-hand side for about 7 yards. Saw 2 defenders looking at him. He sees Noah Gray coming up, and he laterals the pass back to Noah Gray, and that ends up becoming a 1st down play after that. Nice little toss right there. That's good for some positive yardage. 1st down, Kansas City Chiefs on an interesting little trick play. Good job, Travis Kelce, not overthrowing your target. Don't keep doing that shit because Andy Reid is going to get really mad if you do. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. We're on the 34-yard line. Takes the snap. Patrick Mahomes running out to his right, and he sees the Broncos coming in. Broncos putting the pressure. He throws it to Travis Kelce, who makes the catch, and he'll be dropped after a gain of about 8. So that's 2 catches for Travis Kelce. 2 passes for Patrick Mahomes, both of them going to number 87. I mean, who else are they going to go to? Seriously, Travis Kelce last week caught 10 of 11 targets for 67 yards and a touchdown. That was just last week. 10 of 11 targets, 67 yards and a touchdown. So far this season, coming into today's game, Travis Kelce, 27 receptions on 37 targets. He did miss some time at the very beginning of the season, but he's got 3 touchdowns already on the year. So, first down coming up right here. First down coming up right here. Kansas City Chiefs. And it looks like they're going to be taking a quick timeout. Nope. Vance Joseph, the Broncos defensive coordinator, talk about struggling. Cannot figure out the run game. He's probably in the hot seat. He's probably going to lose his job. And yet another defensive coordinator. There's a snap on 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. Oh, Patrick Mahomes tries to throw a sidearm, and that gets batted down by the defense. Incomplete pass. Could have been picked off by McMillian, but it was not picked off. That ball falls safely to the dirt. Patrick Mahomes with a questionable throw there. The intended receiver on that one was Kadarius Toney, number 19, who last week lost his roster spot to Rashid Rice, but now they're basically at a 50-50. He is on the field now, shotgun formation, as he motions to the bottom of the screen. 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Patrick Mahomes has time. Pocket holds. He winds up. He throws a dart. That's going to be a catch to Rashid Rice. Rashid Rice makes that one just shy of the 15. Where are they going to mark this one? We've got a 3rd down coming up, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd down. All right. Here we go. 3rd and 3. We're on the Broncos' 17-yard line. So now we're inside the red zone. Patrick Mahomes with another connected pass right there. Good throw, good catch right up the middle. Shotgun formation once again. Rashid Rice coming to the bottom of the screen. We're going left. Not that that matters. Here's the snap. Pocket still holding. Patrick Mahomes, ooh, throws a bullet, and that gets batted down at the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up a 4th and 3. So 4th down, Kansas City Chiefs have an early decision. Chances are they're going to want to take the lead, and Harrison Butker is going to come out here and try to put up 3 points. But Purcell for the Denver Broncos defensive line getting his hands up quickly to stop that, and his hands were right in the right spot. Mike Purcell out of Wyoming, 6'3", 328 pounds. He's a big guy. Here comes Harrison Butker. He had a kick blocked by the Broncos in Week 17 of last year. Here we go, 4th and 3. A 35-yard field goal attempt. That kick is up. That kick is, hangs close to the left pylon, but that is going to be good through the uprights. Straight through. That puts 3 points on the board for the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City up by 3. And when we get back, the Denver Broncos are going to be starting their drive. So far this game has actually had more offense than I thought it was going to have. I wasn't sure exactly what was going to happen, but we're about 2/3 of the way through of the first quarter here. Total rushing yards for the Kansas City Chiefs, 15. Passing yards, 27. And then on the other side for the Denver Broncos, 25 rushing yards and 9 passing yards. No touchdowns from either team just yet. The game has yet to open up. It is Thursday night football, ladies and gentlemen. Thursday night, primetime game. And the Denver Broncos are double-digit underdogs. Let's go ahead and pull up that for y'all here as well. I'll get you the spread and all of the betting stuff, the betting news. You can see that right here. They are 10.5-point underdogs. The over-under for this game is 47 points. So, and if you don't understand all this that's scrolling by right now, you can just put that into your system and just look up what money lines and all that stuff. Anyways, the Kansas City Chiefs, they rank 7th in total offense. They're putting up 381 yards per game. 381 yards per game, and that's only 7th. So I think we're looking at the Miami Dolphins as number 1. The Dolphins definitely embarrassed the Broncos in a way that you cannot come back from. 70-50, that's crazy. Anyways, Russell Wilson right now is 4th in the NFL for passer rating, a passer rating of 106.1. As bad as the Broncos have been this year, Russell Wilson is probably like the only, dare I say, shining piece for this offense. So there's Russell Wilson. He's actually quarterback number 8 for fantasy football purposes. And hey, shout out to those of you who are 5-0 in your fantasy leagues. I right now am 5-0 in my fantasy league, and I feel damn good about it. So for those of you who are on the opposite side of the spectrum and you're 0-5, I apologize that I have to call you Owen. But if you are 0-5, then hi, Owen. Sad to see you here, but I do appreciate you being here. So, okay, y'all. These are the standings for the league right now. You can see all of the standings as far as wins and losses for all of these teams. Cleveland Browns had a bye week last week. We're lined up to take this kick, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter of this game. 5:40 left to go, and there's the kick, y'all. That is going up, up, and away. And once again, that will be a touchback that will not be returned. And here comes Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos offense looking to make up for their last drive, where they finished the drive on a 4th down and could not convert the 4th down. Russell Wilson kept that one, ran out to the right-hand side. Nothing doing for them. So, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. What will the Denver Broncos cook up? Here we go. Single back formation. Motion in the backfield. Offset I, motion in the backfield again. Russell Wilson waiting for the snap under center. He takes the snap. He does hand that off, and a run straight up the gut. And Javonte Williams stays on his feet and gets up to almost the 45-yard line on the first play of the drive. A big first down for the Denver Broncos. Javonte Williams running hard right up the middle. Good, strong run from Javonte Williams, who runs in between the tackles right there. Excellent effort. I mean, that was pretty beast mode of him. He literally looked like he looked strong right there. Here he is. Good job, brother. All right. So the Denver Broncos putting up some excitement here. He's only got 3 rushes today, ladies and gentlemen, but he's averaging over 10 yards, 31 yards so far. There's a snap and a handoff on 1st and 10. He fakes the handoff. Russell Wilson has time in the pocket, and he throws an interception, and the Chiefs will come back with it. Intercepted. He tried to throw a dart. Russell Wilson threw that right back to the Kansas City Chiefs, and that is not how you want to start the game. You need to control and protect the football, and when your running back is getting you 10 yards per carry, why would you throw the ball? The intended receiver on that was Jerry Jeudy, and as expected, the Kansas City Chiefs are doing Kansas City Chiefs things. So, an interception right there on the second play of that drive. The first one broke for like 20 yards, and then he decided to throw it and give it right back to the Chiefs. Talk about putting themselves in a hole early. So when we get back, the Kansas City Chiefs will take the ball, and the Kansas City Chiefs will have possession on the 43-yard line, just shy of midfield. Damn, talk about costly mistakes. Russell Wilson, that was his first incomplete pass of the game. First incomplete pass was an interception to the Kansas City Chiefs defense. So that pass was picked off by Nick Bolton, the middle linebacker. I mean, how can you protect yourself against that? Nick Bolton, he was the 2nd-round pick 58 overall in the 2021 draft. He was picked up by the Kansas City Chiefs. Here he is doing amazing things already. Wow, good work, great hustle, good job by the defense there. We all kind of expected this to happen. So, anyways, here we are. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. So we are back to a commercial break, y'all. We are back at a commercial break. You're not missing anything in this moment. Patrick Mahomes and company will come back out onto the field. Right now, Javonte Williams was averaging over 10 yards per carry. He's got 3 carries and 31 yards. I will forever be confused as to why they're throwing the ball right now when they're not. They don't need to. They don't need to throw the ball right now, but he did. Anyways, Javonte Williams for the Denver Broncos, 31 receiving yards, 3 catches on the other side. I'm sorry, 31 rushing yards, 3 catches on the other side. Isaiah Pacheco, 3 rushing attempts, 15 yards on the ground, still averaging 5 yards per carry, which is still pretty good. That is a winning formula to move the chains. This makes no sense. Why would you throw that? They're showing the highlight here before we get to the action with the Chiefs in possession, but they're showing this again. It was a play fake, and the Chiefs blitzed on that one, and he had an outlet on the left-hand side. Russell Wilson could have found someone, and then he decided to throw it. I mean, he should have at least thrown it to the sideline, but he threw it into double coverage, and he made a mistake. Anyway, shotgun formation. Kansas City Chiefs have the ball. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Patrick Mahomes' pocket starts to collapse. Patrick Mahomes throws a good catch. That is for sure a first down. Out to the 30, the 20, and he is going to go outside, inside of the 20. That is a catch by Travis Kelce, and a huge first down right there. Travis Kelce getting another huge play, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see who that's going to be on. Before the pass was thrown, holding by the defense. That penalty will be declined. Travis Kelce's catch will stand, and the Kansas City Chiefs get a first down. Let's go. Yo, yo, yo. Okay. Solid throw, solid catch. Kansas City Chiefs turning it up early here, and as they normally do, they take an early lead. Hey, there's the Taylor Swift cam again. I should have said it like 4 times. Here we go. 3 receptions, 53 yards for Kelce. Single back formation coming up. We're on the 17-yard line. So inside the red zone, the Kansas City Chiefs are operating from inside the red zone. There's a snap and an end around. That's a handoff to Kadarius Toney, who tries to find the edge, cannot find it, and will lose 3 yards here. That'll put them at about the 20-yard line. So the Kansas City Chiefs now with a 2nd down and 13. They're on the 20-yard line, so now they're operating on the red zone, not necessarily in it. Travis Kelce, a huge catch there. 3 receptions for the big tight end. 53 yards already on just those 3 receptions. Here we go, shotgun formation, motion in the backfield. Waiting for the snap. There's the snap. He looks right. He looks left. Has time in the pocket. Throws in the middle. He connects to number 10. That's going to be good for about 5 yards. And the catch there was made by Isaiah Pacheco. So here's the running back getting a catch in the column as well. So now he's got 1 in the receiving column. Isaiah Pacheco making a catch there. That one was up the middle. They were behind the sticks there. So that 5-yard gain will bring them to a 3rd down and 8. We're on the 15-yard line inside of the red zone. The Kansas City Chiefs do still have the ball. Shotgun formation with Isaiah Pacheco. Sorry, Jerick McKinnon this time in the backfield next to Patrick Mahomes. There's the snap. Patrick Mahomes in the pocket. Has time. Pocket starts to crumble. Patrick still has time. He throws to the right side. That is going to be intercepted. And an interception going the other way. And the Denver Broncos take it right back. And the Denver Broncos with an interception of their own. Patrick Mahomes making a costly mistake in today's game. Early in the game, as I mentioned, this was going to be a game that is won on the ground and won by the defenses. Simmons was the receiver there. Simmons was the one who made the catch there, made the interception. So now we go the other way. The Denver Broncos looking good now. All right, here we go. I can't believe the Broncos just picked off the Kansas City Chiefs right there. An interception for Patrick Mahomes. And both defenses looking pretty good right now, believe that or not. Total offense in this game across both sides, only 136 yards of total offense. Keep in mind, we are still in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes and 55 seconds. And when we get back from this turnover and commercial break, the Denver Broncos will take over after an interception. They will be on their own 7-yard line. So no, not great field position, but it is still better than giving up 3 points, and that's exactly what they've done, is prevented those 3 points from coming. So, Denver Broncos defense standing up to the task today against a divisional opponent. And these games between divisional rivals, they're always just so much more amped and so much more intense than like your regular season games. Anyways, Vance Joseph. Never heard the name. If you've never heard the name, he is the defensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos. He's been the coordinator since just this year. As I said in the pregame before this game started, the Denver Broncos have had 6 different defensive coordinators over the last 6 years. So, he used to actually be, believe this or not, Vance Joseph used to be the head coach for the Denver Broncos back in 2017 and 18. Now, he has had a remarkable 24-year journey. He's been a coach both at the professional level and the college football level. Joseph has made a significant impact throughout his coaching journey. His NFL career has seen him contribute to his defensive expertise to teams like he's contributed to, the Arizona Cardinals, the Miami Dolphins, the Bengals, the Texans, and the 49ers. And he's always put up pretty good defensive units. He's also worked with players like Budda Baker, Chandler Jones, J.J. Watt. They all thrived under his under him, right? So I gotta give him credit. But right now his team looks like absolute dirt. And that pass was blocked right there, that earlier pass from Patrick Mahomes that caused the turnover. Let me get back on track here. Here are the Denver Broncos, 1st and 10 from the 7-yard line. Takes the snap at the shotgun, tosses that to the running back. Running back goes forward, gains a few yards there. That's McLaughlin with a 1st down toss and catch. That should be forward for about 5 yards, so that'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and medium coming up for the Denver Broncos. 2nd and 6 from the 11. 2nd down and 6 from the 11. The Denver Broncos operating deep inside their own territory. Single back formation. 2 wide receivers to the top of the formation. Russell Wilson calling an audible right now. Play clock down to 5. There's the snap and a handoff to the running back who goes forward, stays on his feet, and it looks like he's going to get a 1st down. He was down by contact. That's not going to be a turnover, I don't think. I think they're going to call that down by contact. Yeah, they're saying down by contact. Oh, no, they're not. They're signaling it to be a turnover and that there was a fumble from McLaughlin. Oh, my goodness. They're saying that McLaughlin fumbled the ball on a run that was good for just about a 1st down. Is he down or does the ball come out? He's down. Oh, maybe not. They're going to have to look at this one. I think he's down by contact. I would have called down by contact. This might be a challenge. You should challenge it. Okay, so the word from above, these officials, how many times have I told you guys this? That these referees have been wrong all freaking season long. These referees have been awful. In every single game that I've covered, the referees have made tons of mistakes. And here's one that could have caused the Denver Broncos a very expensive turnover. It's instead of a turnover, a 3rd down and 1, and the clock is ticking. So Broncos staying on the field, the offense still on the field. 3rd and 1, single back formation, a quarterback sneak from Russell Wilson goes forward, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Denver Broncos. Party on, baby. Let's go. So, a 1st down will keep the chains moving. The clock will continue to roll. We are at 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go in the 1st quarter. Denver Broncos on the 18-yard line. Broncos on the 18-yard line, single back formation. Got plenty of wide receivers lined up here. Actually, this is an empty backfield. Excuse me. So, he's calling an audible, and for whatever reason, even though the run game has been just fine, Russell Wilson is going to catch it and throw it, and that's going to go to Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy will make the catch, gain 2 yards up to the 20-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Denver Broncos. So here are the Denver Broncos fighting to get across the field right now. So far, they started this drive on the 7-yard line. They've gained 13 yards so far. That might bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Last week, Jerry Jeudy led the Broncos in targets. Tonight, he's got a couple. Here we go. 2nd down and 8, single back formation. Waiting for the snap. There it is. A handoff to the running back. McLaughlin stays on his feet. He holds the ball this time, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 1st down. And that'll be good to about the 27-yard line. The line to gain is the 28. So a 2nd down 3rd down and 2 coming up right here. Maybe a 3rd down and 1. So a 3rd down and 1. The Denver Broncos won't get another playoff before the end of this quarter. They don't need to. 2nd quarter coming up. And after 15 minutes of regular play, this game has been a defensive one with a turnover for each team. Almost a 2nd turnover for the Denver Broncos. They almost coughed it up again. Only 1 sack technically in this game, and it was on a scramble. So a very quiet start to Thursday Night Football. But this game is far from over, ladies and gentlemen. We still have 15 minutes left to go in this first half. 15 minutes of regulation time, that is, because obviously 15 minutes of football is not just 15 minutes. But let's take a look at the chat section and see if anybody's checked in with me. Ernesto, hey, let's go Broncos. But you know, Cowboys Nation, baby, thank you so much for being here, Ernesto. I appreciate you checking in and leaving a comment here. If you guys have not already done so, chat with me, guys. Let's see what's up. Talk to me. Let me hear your thoughts, your opinions, whether you like this or not. I got a brand new, fresh new tie. It's got that woven feel to it. I'm going to keep buying new ties here throughout this season, as I did just stick a new job, and I definitely will be needing new ties as we go along. Okay, you've been watching that same text scrolling at the bottom of the screen for long enough. Let's go ahead and change that for you guys. These are the other ones coming up right here. These are the rest of the teams. Well, not the rest, but this is the rest of the AFC. Supreme Science, Football Nation. Cheers to you, my friend. LC is life. What's up, brother? Much love, bro. Thank you, Ernesto. Yo, Supreme Science 777. The world. Are you from somewhere else around the world? Are you coming in from somewhere else around this? But cheers to you, brother. 100%. Love it, love it, love it. And LC is life. What's up? You know what's up? Is this new game that I got, guys. I don't know if you guys want to play this with me. We played it last week in our last stream. This game, if you've never heard of it, this green screen effect might really mess this up, but it's called The Last Leg. Matter of fact, let me do a switch here for you guys so you can see my raw video. My raw video here. Got a little floating head right here. This is actually something my girlfriend got me too. That runs on magnets. That's pretty cool. Anyways, this game right here, this game, take 2 drinks for a passing touchdown. We can play this one, right? The next first down pass, take a drink. You get 2 points on that. The next play over 20 yards, you take 3 drinks. I think we could get that one too. Can't do it twice. The next play over 10 yards, take 2 drinks. And then the next pass interference penalty will take 2 drinks. We'll start with those 5 cards, ladies and gentlemen. Here I am. This is Mario Manuel. I am raw. This is my green screen. Actually a painted wall that I did. This is the game right over here. We do this live. You can see everything I got going on. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. So anyways, all right, let's get back to the action. Here we go. Single back formation. There's a snap and a handoff. That actually was not a single back formation. That was an I formation and a quick handoff. Turn that off. And a quick handoff to the fullback, and that will not go anywhere. So here comes a 4th down. So a 4th down coming up. Thank you, Christina. You're beautiful. That actually looks pretty awesome. It actually is pretty awesome, LC's life. That little magnet thing that's floating around is super, super cool. And Supreme Science 777 says, I'm an American, LOL. The emoji just popped up while typing. No worries, dude. Appreciate you being here. There's the snap, and here's the punt. That goes all the way back. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to catch this and return it from the 35 up to the 40, just shy of the 45, on their way up to midfield. That was a return for about 10, 12 yards. And now we've got the Kansas City Chiefs coming back out, and we can play this game, y'all. We've got this game. Once again, this is called The Last Leg. It is a football drinking game, but it is not just for football. So if you like baseball or soccer or basketball or any other sport, The Last Leg, check it out. There's a drinking game for each sport. And right now we're getting into the playoffs. And what I'm really excited about is this playoff game between the Rangers and the Stros. But we're watching football right now. Shotgun formation, motion in the backfield. There's a snap and a handoff to Isaiah Pacheco, who tries to find some holes. And he does find a small gap, and he gains about 5 yards on that one, maybe 4 yards on that one. So a 4-yard gain on first down. from Isaiah Pacheco to the left-hand side on a handoff from Patrick Mahomes. That'll bring up a second down for the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes right now out on the field, shotgun formation, 2nd and 5. Isaiah Pacheco goes to the right side. He takes the handoff there. Isaiah Pacheco looks like his neck cranked, but I don't see a flag for face mask. And that'll bring up a third down. So a third down going nowhere there on that drive, on that play. 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next play over 10 yards. We got to take 2 drinks. The next play over 20 is 3. The next first down pass. It can't be a run. Next passing first down, which it might be right here. Here we go. Oh, they got them to bite. Oh, they got them to bite. Was this a false start or was this offsides? They blew it dead. So let's see what happens here. Rangers and Stros is going to be lit. Neutral zone infraction on the defense. So a 5-yard penalty, and that will bring up the first down because the defense did not respect the snap. They got ahead of themselves, and the neutral zone infraction will bring up a first down for the Kansas City Chiefs. All right. And yes, Rangers and Astros is going to be an awesome series. I don't even cover baseball, but my family is Dominican, so we watched a lot of baseball growing up. Anyways, here we go. 1st and 10, coming at you from the 47-yard line, shotgun formation. There's the snap and a fake handoff to Pacheco, a quick throw to Kadarius Toney on the left-hand side, and that's going to be good for about 6 yards on the left right there. That'll bring up a 2nd down and medium for the Kansas City Chiefs. 2nd down and 5, a 5-yard reception from number 19, Kadarius Toney. 12 and a half minutes left to go in the first half of this Thursday Night Football contest. All right, 2nd down and 5. Empty backfield. Patrick Mahomes getting ready to sling this one. Let's see what he does with it. There's snap. He has time in the pocket. It holds, it crumbles. He has to run out to his right side. He still has it. There's a flag out there, probably a holding. A throw deep, 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 away, out of bounds. There's a flag in the backfield. Officials, when they throw a flag in the backfield, that's typically an offensive holding. Let's see what he says. Yep. Holding on the offense, number 74. 10-yard penalty, huge penalty. Repeat the down. So here we go. That will back them up quite a bit, a significant number, y'all. That should back them up to, looks like the 48-yard line, maybe even further. 2nd down and 15. 2nd down and 15 at the 48, y'all. Here we go. 2nd and 15 coming up right here. Repeat 2nd down. Shotgun formation. We've got motion in the backfield right now. Patrick Mahomes doesn't like what he sees. He's calling an audible. Play clock down to 7. There's a snap. There's a handoff. That's going to go forward. Clyde Edwards-Helaire stays on his feet, and he gains back those 10 yards that they just lost. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier on that play, bringing up a 3rd down. So a 3rd down and about 5 for the Kansas City Chiefs after a 10-yard gain. Maybe that wasn't a total. Looks like it's going to be a 3rd and 8. Excuse me. Now I'm the one getting overexcited. 3rd down and 8. Kansas City Chiefs across midfield. They need 8 more yards to get the first down. What are they going to dial up here? They are inside of Broncos territory. Jerick McKinnon comes up to get some extra pass block protection. Maybe this might be a screen. Broncos show blitz. They rush 4. Patrick Mahomes squeezes through the cracks. He gets hit from behind, but he still finds Travis Kelce on a throw, and that one is going to be 2 cards that we have to drink through. That's going to be a first down through the air and a play for over 10 yards. So now we got to drink twice. Let's go. First down, Kansas City Chiefs. Here it is, y'all. Next passing first down. That was 1. Take 1 drink. What else we got here? The next pass play over 10 yards. Take 2 drinks. That was both. So 3 all day. Cheers. Hang on. I'll take that drink in a second. We're back to the action. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Patrick Mahomes has time in the pocket. He throws short to Isaiah Pacheco. Pacheco makes the catch. He makes someone miss. He stays on his feet. He ends up spitting out of it. He might have been down sooner. They're going to look at this one. I don't know if his knee actually touched, but if he didn't touch with his knee on that one, that should be about an 8-yard gain instead of a 4-yard gain. They're going to replay that one. I don't know if that happened. But anyways, I owe you guys 3 drinks. Cheers. I got to draw 2 more cards. 2nd down and 1. So 9-yard catch from Isaiah Pacheco. Shotgun formation. Broncos showing blitz again. We're on the 21-yard line. There's a handoff to Pacheco, who goes forward and gains another 6 or 7 yards on that. A big first down. Another one from number 10. And he's looking like a very good running back to have right now. And fun fact, he is also Dominican. Dominican Puerto Rican Isaiah Pacheco, in case you did not know. I drafted him not knowing that, but I felt like I was drawn to the man for a reason. And now that I know that we've got the same heritage, it definitely makes me justify the drafting of him. Anyways, 1st and 10 inside the red zone. There's the snap and a handoff to Pacheco again. Pacheco finds the edge. He goes out to the left, but he doesn't gain any yardage. He started running laterally instead of downfield, and that will be a gain of nothing. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. We are on the Denver Broncos 14-yard line. Denver Broncos 14-yard line. They're showing Isaiah Pacheco in that game against the Jets when he had a spin move and then got brought down to the ground. He just went straight down and didn't miss a beat, so started pushing up, doing his push-ups. Anyways, here we go. 2nd down and 11. We're at the 15. Takes the snap. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was in the backfield. There's a throw right up the gut. That is to Travis Kelce, who makes the catch for about 8 there. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. Travis Kelce very close to the end zone right here. Just need 1 more yard or 2 more yards to move the chains and get a fresh set of downs inside of the 5-yard line. So a 3rd and 2 from the Denver Broncos 6-yard line. They need to get to the 4. If they get to the 4, they've probably got a very good chance of scoring. They already have a very good chance of scoring. A good throw from Patrick Mahomes, and like I said, pre-game, that was right up the middle to his favorite target, number 87. Here we go. Isaiah Pacheco in the backfield on 3rd and 2, fakes the handoff. Patrick Mahomes keeps it. He's in trouble. He's spinning around and dancing in the backfield. He throws a pass to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. And so a 4th down coming up for the Kansas City Chiefs. 4th down, 4th and 2, and the Chiefs are going to bring out Harrison Butker and the field goal unit once again. 4th and 2, Harrison Butker coming out to put points on the board. Right now, he's looking pretty good, and the Chiefs' defense is holding up pretty well as well. So, incomplete pass. Broncos defense holding up on that one, not allowing the touchdown. A 25-yard field goal attempt and a fake field goal. It looks like they're going to try to push that one through for the 1st down. Did they get it? Did they get the 1st down? A fake field goal. They're marking it down. Who gets it? We're waiting for the white hat. There's a huge pile right now. They got to tear the bodies off of here. A ton of bodies right now. The ruling on the field is that the runner was short of the line to gain. Ruling on the field is that the runner was short of the line to gain, so they tried to do a fake field goal and tried to gain. They needed 2 yards there. The pile crammed together tight, and that is definitely not up to the 4-yard line. So a turnover on downs. The Broncos actually get themselves a turnover, and the Broncos are looking pretty good right now too. The score after the 1st quarter and the first 7 minutes of this half, and the score is still 3-0. Total yards of offense for the Kansas City Chiefs, 141. Total yards of offense for the Denver Broncos, only 71. But this game is a lot closer than most of us had expected it to be. And I think we can all agree on that. I think we all expected the Chiefs to kind of run away with this one. But the Broncos are holding up pretty strong right here. Pacheco, the pride of Camden. Tú sabes, manito. Ya tú sabes, loco. Hey, este ya lo sabe, loco. No me diga, coño. Ya tú sabes. Hey, okay, all right. Yo, that's pretty cool. I appreciate that. Because you know only the Caribbeans are the ones who go, hey, ya tú sabe, hermano. Anyways, okay, ladies and gentlemen, right now, we're playing a game. This game is called The Last Leg. The last leg. So it is a football drinking game, and we've got 5 cards that will allow us to drink. The next third down conversion, ladies and gentlemen, on the next third down conversion, we take a drink. On the next interception, if you have the means to do so, the next interception, you take a shot if you got it. So on the next passing play over 20 yards, we got to take 3 drinks. I love it, Supreme Science. The next passing touchdown, you take 2 drinks. And then on the next pass interference penalty, which we haven't had any and only 1 holding call, that would be 2 drinks as well. So when we get there, I'll cross that bridge, and y'all can help keep me honest if you're keeping up with it. But those are the penalties for this game. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time checking out Football Nation, I really appreciate you guys being here. You guys are what help keep this channel possible. So if you get a chance to go ahead and leave a comment for me. I love talking with the audience during the commercial breaks. When we get to the actual action during these games, I have to silence my chat and focus on the game so I can get you every snap, every play, and every down. But during commercial breaks, it is my favorite time to talk with you guys. So if you guys want to talk, have a little back and forth, little chit chat, I'd be happy to do that with you guys. Okay, y'all. My name is Mario Manuel. You're watching Football Nation. Let's get back to the action. We've got a 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line. Russell Wilson with the ball in his own 5, takes the snap, hands that off. That's going to go to Javonte Williams, who's going to go forward and gain maybe a yard or 2. 2-yard gain right there. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. Javonte Williams with the 1st down carry out of his own end zone. Unable to do much with it. That's totally fine. It happens. You don't got to score on every single play. But he's actually been averaging well over the average. He's got 4 rushing attempts, 33 yards. McLaughlin's got 5 rushing attempts and 25 yards. They're having much more success on the ground than through the air. And here come the Chiefs showing blitz right now. They will bring only 4. Russell Wilson scrambles. He throws underneath. Oh, my goodness. He connects with his intended receiver there. And that looks like the tight end right there. That is the tight end, Dulcich. So Dulcich with the catch. That's only going to be a few yards. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. I'm talking a tight window. Russell Wilson sidearm throwed into a very, very tight window there. Connected with the tight end. Not enough to move the sticks. Here comes a 3rd down. He's completed 5 of 6 passes so far. The only one he did not complete was an interception. So here he goes. 3rd and 5. Empty backfield now. Russell Wilson by himself at the 10-yard line. Need to get to the 15. He takes the snap. Has time. Throws. It gets tipped. And it's going to be incomplete. And Russell Wilson throwing an incomplete pass. It was tipped at the line of scrimmage. And an easy, super quick 3 and out for the Denver Broncos. They will punt this back to the Kansas City Chiefs. Talk about an anticlimactic moment after they stopped them. I honestly think that if that wasn't tipped off, that would have been a pick 6, honestly. Because Russell Wilson threw that behind the intended target there. Here we go. The punt team getting ready to put this up. There's the snap. There's the kick. The kick is up. That's a high-hanging kick. It's not too deep. Oh, that's muffed, though. And he will end up laying down on top of it. But he missed the catch. Washington dropped the punt. Had to put his whole body down on top of it. And the Kansas City Chiefs will take over after that punt. So, after the 1st quarter and a half of Thursday Night Football, the score is 3-0 with the home team leading by a small margin, leading by just a field goal. I am surprised that we've only had a field goal in this game so far. I think everybody was expecting the Broncos defense to just roll over and die, and that still might happen right now. Or the other thing could happen, and this Broncos defense just turns up. If you watch that game, Kansas City Chiefs against the Jets, Patrick Mahomes was not perfect. As a matter of fact, this season is the first time that I've seen Patrick Mahomes look like he's aging a little bit. He looks, not saying that he's not elite. I would literally take him from like a 98 to a 90, from a 99 to a 97 on Madden ratings because Patrick Mahomes is just so damn good. I don't know what his Madden ratings are, but that's kind of just my comparison and my analysis for you guys. I would probably just knock 2 points off of him, but he has looked like he's regressed a little bit. Obviously, last year he put up career numbers, not only in passing but rushing for himself as well. I don't think that's sustainable. You can't get career numbers all the time, but he's doing all right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, just across the midway point of this second quarter, the first half of action so far. When we get back, we are in a commercial break right now. When we get back, the Kansas City Chiefs will start this drive with 6 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. They will have a 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line, on their own 38-yard line. The over-under for this game was 47.5. I hope you chose the under, because that is the way that this game is leaning towards right now. Russell Wilson today only completing 5 of 7 passes for 17 yards. He also has an interception. And Patrick Mahomes today has completed 9 of 13. He does have 110 yards, but he also has an interception. Both of these quarterbacks, check this out, Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes combined only have a combined score of 2 fantasy points right now. Yeah, not good. Not good at all, y'all. Anyways, Travis Kelce looking pretty good. Travis Kelce has been making things happen. But here we go. We're back to the action right now. Thursday Night Football, single back formation on 1st and 10. Isaiah Pacheco lined up behind Patrick Mahomes. There's the snap, fakes the handoff. Pacheco throws a massive block and another throw up the middle, straight to Travis Kelce, and that's going to be 12 yards and a 1st down for the Kansas City Chiefs. Already Travis Kelce is looking fantastic. So 5 of 5, that should bring him up to 89. That should be 6 of 6, 89 receiving yards in the first half of this game. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 across midfield. Takes the snap. Patrick Mahomes throws quickly. That's underneath this time to Gray. Noah Gray making the catch on the left side. Patrick Mahomes loves throwing the ball up the hashes. He no longer has Tyreek Hill. A lot of people thought that Patrick Mahomes without Tyreek Hill was going to struggle or take a step back, and he did the exact opposite, y'all. Last season, he put up all kinds of career numbers. This season, Patrick Mahomes looks really, really good. Not as good as he did last year, but he's hanging in there. So 2nd down and 4 coming up right now. Motion in the backfield from Kadarius Toney. That's a quick snap and a handoff, and that's going to go forward. Isaiah Pacheco staying on his feet. He's good for over 10 yards, and he gets all the way inside the 30. Another 1st down for Isaiah Pacheco and the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 5 minutes left to go in this first half. That was very misleading. Even I wasn't sure what was going on there. Kadarius Toney was cutting back through the backfield there, and then he decided to not even get up to the midway and come back and throw the block. So it was almost like a little hook route, and he came back to throw a block for Isaiah Pacheco. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line. There's the snap, fakes the handoff. Pacheco coming out. Patrick Mahomes throwing a medium pass with some beautiful touch, and that's going to be a big 1st down play. Another one for Travis Kelce. He was at 90 yards. Hey, look who it is. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift cam. And, of course, now Taylor Swift and Brittany Mahomes are best friends, so because they have to be. Interesting. Anyways, Travis Kelce with a beautiful catch there. That was good. Was that 20 yards? Are we going to have to drink again? I think that was close. Here we go. 1st and goal. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Patrick Mahomes has time. He has all day in the pocket. He scrambles to his left. He throws to the end zone. There's nobody there. Ladies and gentlemen, that last play was only 19 yards, so we can't drink that this time. No interception. Haven't come to a 3rd down yet, so no 3rd down conversion. No passing touchdown, no pass interference so far in this game. But the Chiefs have started to crank it up. Here come the Chiefs. They now have 194 yards of total offense. They need another 9 yards, a 2nd down and goal from the 9. Second down and goal from the 9. Kansas City Chiefs have the ball in Broncos territory. There's a snap. There's a handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco goes forward, stays on his feet, and just shy of the touchdown. He gains about 6 on that one. So a third and goal, and we'll be at about the 3-yard line. Third down and goal. Another good run from Isaiah Pacheco, who's got 41 total yards right now. He's also got a reception. He's got 7 fantasy points right now. And Pacheco will come out of the game. Jerick McKinnon is in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap on third and goal. A throw out, and that's going to be a touchdown! Kadarius Toney! A passing touchdown. A 3-yard rifle to the right side, and Kadarius Toney makes the catch, and that will give the Kansas City Chiefs a 9-point lead over the Denver Broncos. Kansas City Chiefs officially in the lead with that touchdown pass and reception to Kadarius Toney. The next passing touchdown, ladies and gentlemen, we got to take 2 drinks. Let's do it. Cheers. Here comes the extra point attempt. Wait for the snap. Here's the snap. There's a flag, a whistle. Flag immediately could be a false start. It came from the back judge, so it might be on the defense. Nope. False start. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Re-kick the extra point. I think Butker's going to be just fine on the extra point right here. But I don't want to count my chickens. So the score is still 9-0. Let's see what happens after this. Something I did not do was actually change my music for you guys. So let's go ahead and update my music. I'm supposed to try to drop new music each quarter, but here we go. There's the snap, there's the hold, there's the kick. The kick is up, the kick is good. So 10 points on the board for the Kansas City Chiefs as we approach halftime, ladies and gentlemen. As we approach halftime, Kansas City Chiefs are in control of this game right now. Kansas City Chiefs up 10-0. So, commercial break. Let's check out the chat. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Supreme Science says, I didn't. I figured he would run the offense a similar way to Brady after the departure of Randy Moss, but I'm not a head coach, so what do I know? Hey, man, I feel you too. So I'm not a head coach. I do like to try and predict what the plays are going to be because I am a referee. So in my free time, I do like to referee. The season is almost over. I've only got 1 week left of these sports for high school and middle school football. So if you're interested in how to start being a referee or becoming an NFL referee or just interested in starting your referee journey, you can check that out on my channel. It is literally the first video on my page right now. It's been up for a while. It's actually creeping up on 1,000 views, which is pretty cool. But I've got some more really fun stuff that I want to bring to you guys this week. If I can find some extra time during my preparation for my live streams, getting my scripts ready and getting my stuff ready in between, I will drop that video. Hopefully, if not by this week, hopefully by the end of next week. Anyways, so yes, Supreme Science, if you're interested, you can check that out, brother. All right, man. Cool. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are pushing to get to the 5,000 subscriber mark. So if you have not already subscribed to this channel, you should consider doing so. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel, and I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who are watching this live stream. Whether you're watching this live stream because you're unable to catch the games on TV, or maybe you're just sick and tired of your regular corporate broadcasters, I am here to bring you every single play, every snap, and every down, week in and week out. That is my service level agreement to you if you subscribe to this channel. It is support from viewers like you that keep this channel alive and make this channel possible. So if you would like to show your support for content like this, all you have to do is just leave a quick comment, share this video, like this video. It is absolutely free, and it'll really help push this content out to the other people just like you who are looking for something different. So thank you all so much for your support. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you have not already done so. let's get back to the action. Here come the Kansas City Chiefs, kicking this one back to the Denver Broncos, and this one is going up, and into the end zone. The Denver Broncos will start this drive with 3 minutes left in the half from their own 25-yard line. The new card that we pulled after the passing touchdown, ladies and gentlemen, is on the next punt. Punt with a P. On the next punt, we have to drink. So, that should be fairly simple. That should come pretty quickly with the Broncos and the way they've been playing. Denver Broncos in the huddle right now. 3 minutes and 6 seconds. The play clock already down to 5 seconds. Single back formation. Russell Wilson waiting for the snap. There it is. Fakes the handoff. Wilson in trouble quickly. Tries to sidearm throw. And once again, it is batted down immediately. A second down. Karlaftis going in there to break that pass up. Immediately. You're not fooling anybody, Sean Payton and Russell Wilson. You're not fooling anybody. Anyways, yeah, that was a great come in right there from the left defensive end, George Karlaftis, number 56. His second year, he was a first-round pick in last year's draft, pick 30 overall by the Kansas City Chiefs. Here we go, motion in the backfield from Jerry Jeudy. There's a snap and an actual handoff. Who goes around the left tackle? He gets forward, gains about 6, maybe 7. He gets some help from his friends, and he gains 8 yards on that one. Javonte Williams good for 8 yards. Not enough for the first down. A third down coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they're just shy of the 35-yard line. They need another yard, maybe 2 coming up. First half possessions have not looked good for the Denver Broncos. They turned it over on downs, then they threw an interception, then they had to punt, then they had to punt, have not been able to put up any points, and they need them going into the locker room. They need at least 3 going into the locker room, or this game is going to start to slip away. 3rd and 2, single back formation. Russell Wilson waiting for the snap. He takes it. He runs. He wheels. He decides to run and keep it. He slips and falls, and he's going to lose yardage there. That's going to go down as a sack, and that's going to be another 4th down. And like I said, chances are with Russell Wilson back there, this is going to be a very easy drink. So here comes the punt unit. And once that punt is made, take one drink, ladies and gentlemen. We're playing today, and the way this is going, I'm going to be on the floor by the 4th quarter. Hopefully not. Yo, I know that you've got a ton of other options to watch. There's a ton of other people out there on YouTube doing the exact same thing that I am. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching this stream. Seriously, it means a lot to me. You guys are fantastic. Okay. So, that is a turnover, another turnover. When we get back, they're going to punt this one away, but we are at the 2-minute warning for the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we're in the 2-minute warning for the first half. Just a few minutes. Don't know if my music is too loud for you guys. Y'all have been staring at that image long enough. NFC East. We can look at the NFC East right here. Washington Commanders are at 2-3. Dallas Cowboys, another loss for my Dallas Cowboys. Oh, man. So, typically when we cover Dallas Cowboys games, it is our best stream of the week every week, especially at that 325 slot. Everybody got to watch me last week almost lose my mind as the Dallas Cowboys got bent over a barrel by the San Francisco 49ers. Credit to where it is due. The San Francisco 49ers looked fantastic against us. Christian McCaffrey did his thing. Brock Purdy did his thing. Their defense did their thing. And Dak Prescott just did not. I've always had my questions about Dak Prescott. He's a great quarterback. I'm not gonna take that away from him. But he doesn't have that it factor. He doesn't have what you need to win those big games. Dak Prescott can get you there, but he can't get you across the line. And that's my biggest issue with Dak Prescott. It's been my biggest issue with Dak Prescott for a long time now. I just want to see at least a couple of playoff wins. I think that the Dallas Cowboys should be able to take us to the playoffs this season. Don't know how far that's going to go. Okay, y'all, so Tonight, we are in Week 6 Thursday Night Football against the Denver Broncos, primetime Amazon. Week 7, the Kansas City Chiefs will play against Los Angeles, and then they play the Broncos again at Denver. Then we've got the Miami Dolphins, and then a bye week in Week 10. Here's the punt. The punt from the Broncos going this way to the Chiefs. That will hit the floor. That's going to take a bounce. And that'll be picked up. Looks like that'll be picked up at about, I think they're saying that might have been, it might have touched a Chiefs player. And that, did it touch a Chiefs player? They should show that punt again. It looked like it might have gone off a Chiefs player. But nothing happening. So I take that back. The Kansas City Chiefs now have possession. Kansas City Chiefs in control of the ball as we cross the 2-minute warning, and here's their chance to put more points on the board and continue to pull away from the Denver Broncos in this first half. Right now, the Broncos have yet to cross 100 total yards of offense. The Kansas City Chiefs defense holding up. They look pretty stout right now, but that's not saying much against this Broncos team that's 1-4. The only game that the Chiefs lost this season was to the Detroit Lions in Week 1. Here's a 1st and 10. From the 19-yard line, shotgun formation. There's the snap. Patrick Mahomes has time in the pocket. He throws short. That's to Jerick McKinnon. McKinnon makes the catch, cannot find his balance, and he will go down at about the 23-yard line-ish, maybe the 24. So that'll be a gain of about 4 yards, maybe 5. Second down coming up. 2nd down and 5. From the 24-yard line, a quick snap. Patrick Mahomes in the pocket throws a deep shot. Here it goes. A deep shot that's intercepted again. Another interception. There's a flag on the field. It could have been a pass interference, which would mean that we have to drink. Looks like it's going to be a pass interference. So typically, when you throw a flag or before you throw a flag, the officials have to go, it's a foul. It's a foul. It's a foul. And if it is, then it is. But there it is. They're calling a pass interference play. The next pass interference penalty means 2 drinks. That one is on Mathis. Let's take a look and see if it's actually pass interference. Mathis behind the runner. He put his hands on him. I mean, barely. I don't think that would have made a difference. They're going to call pass interference. It's a weak pass interference call. It is a pass interference. Ooh, and broken up regardless there on that 1st down. There's Mathis redeeming himself. That pass interference call put the Chiefs just at about midfield, so they're at the 48-yard line. That was a 1st down play. An incomplete pass will stop the clock. Now we've got a 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes trying to sling that one out. Great defense by the Broncos there to break that one up. They want to prove that they're not the pushovers of the league. And here we go in an empty backfield on 2nd and 10 from the 48. They show blitz. They do blitz. They bring the people. They bring the house. And Patrick Mahomes in trouble has to throw to Jerick McKinnon, and that pass will also be incomplete. So there you go. We've got a 3rd down and 10 from the 48-yard line. We still have to drink for the pass interference call, so I'm going to drink to that one. This lid sucks, so I'm taking the lid off, y'all. Here we go. 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go. Chiefs have 3 timeouts. The Denver Broncos have 2. Jerick McKinnon is in the backfield. We have trips left. There's the snap. Patrick Mahomes in the pocket, taking his time, doesn't see anything. He scrambles, he backs up, he's in trouble, he throws it away, he goes down. There's a flag on the play. Who is it on? Is it on the defense? Don't be on the defense. What do we got here? Waiting for the officials as they talk about it. There's a flag on the field. It came from the sideline. So let's see what the official here has to say. 2 fouls, both by the offense. Holding is declined. Intentional grounding out of the pocket. So that's a loss of down. He threw it away. Patrick Mahomes with the intentional grounding. He was way out of the pocket as he threw that one away. Nobody there. I like that call. pass interference call earlier I didn't really like, but Patrick Mahomes was definitely out of the pocket. He gets 15 yards of grace behind him and about 10 yards laterally, and he was well out of the pocket when he threw that one away, so intentional grounding for sure. And a 4th down coming up right here for the Kansas City Chiefs, a loss of down. 4th and 26, and the punt team is out here, giving this one back to the Denver Broncos. Here we go, waiting for the snap. There's the snap. Here's the punt that's up in the air, and the Broncos are actually going to get another chance to try to put some points on the board. This will be returned, and he gets up to the 15, the 20. He stays on his feet. He's at the 20, running sideways at the 25 before going out of bounds. And he'll be pushed out at about the 25-yard line. So Marvin Mims Jr. with the catch on that one, the punt return. He gained some positive yardage. And Russell Wilson and company coming out onto the field. Russell Wilson has 47 seconds to go 75 yards. The Denver Broncos have 2 timeouts left. Denver Broncos do still have 2 timeouts. How will they manage this? How is Sean Payton going to try to manage this clock? Are the Chiefs going to try to run defense? Are they going to have to set up their run defense? Or how is this going to work? We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Kansas City Chiefs on defense. Denver Broncos have possession right now. A 1st and 10. 47 seconds left in this first half. We will be approaching halftime here in just a second. Looks like Samanji P. Ryan is in the backfield to the right side of Russell Wilson. There's the snap. They bring 4, and a screenplay goes to Samanji P. Ryan as he stays on his feet, gets the 1st down, runs out of bounds, and that's good for a 1st down for the Denver Broncos, their first down in a long time. Their first down in a long time. On the next quarterback rush, you got to drink, and on the next rushing play over 10 yards, you got to drink. Here we go. 1st down for the Denver Broncos. Clock has stopped, 41 seconds. We're at the 38, 39-yard line. There's the snap. Russell Wilson throws quickly, throws that, and that gets batted down. Cortland Sutton was the intended receiver. That'll bring up a 2nd down. Watson was there to make the stop for the Kansas City Chiefs. Good stop from Watson right there. He was wearing, Cortland Sutton was wearing the red number 35 as a jersey on that play. He was smothered. No separation at all on that play. So Russell Wilson felt the pressure coming in right here. They're showing blitz once again, 2nd and 10, shotgun formation. There's the snap. Russell Wilson looks right, throws right. Low pass is caught by Cortland Sutton. That'll bring up a 3rd down. The clock is ticking. So 30 seconds left. Sean Payton not calling a timeout. You've got 2 of them, bro. And then here it is. There's the timeout. Took long enough. Okay, so they're going to move the game clock. It was down to 27 seconds. It looks like Sean Payton called it as soon as the play was over. So, okay. Don't want to question Sean Payton too much, but we are at a quick commercial break, which means we're going to go ahead and check out the chat one more time. Check out this chat one more time. Oh, that's what's up, he says. Okay. All right. Nothing changed in our conversation so far. I do appreciate you guys being here. Here we go. Second quarter, 3rd down and 5. 28 seconds left in this first half of NFL action, y'all. 28 seconds left. Shotgun formation, 3rd down and 5. Waiting for the snap is Russell Wilson. They show blitz. They will rush, and Russell Wilson in trouble as he gets his legs wrapped up, and he gets sacked well behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up a 4th down for the Denver Broncos. Will the Chiefs call a timeout now and try to get the ball back with 18 seconds left? Chris Jones coming in, laying out Russell Wilson on that play. Chris Jones came in lightning fast right there. Number 95 looks solid always, week in and week out. But yeah, another sack Russell Wilson just smashed there. Timeout was taken by the Broncos, not the Chiefs. 22 seconds left to go. This is his 8th straight regular season game with the sack. That is the current streak. That is the longest current streak in the NFL. Chris Jones, 8 games with a sack. There's a snap. There's the punt. Why would the Broncos take a timeout at that point? That's the dumbest thing ever. And Moss for the Broncos will catch that one. 15 seconds left. Chances are that the Kansas City Chiefs are just going to kneel this one. Just kneel this one, or maybe they can get into field goal range. I mean, they could definitely get into field goal range considering that they're at like the 35-ish right now. All they need is another 30-ish yards, and they could definitely get that. There's a flag on this play. Oh, my God. Stupid foul. That's going to be a penalty on the kicking team. Illegal touching. Moss had gone out of bounds and then come back inbounds, so he was the first one to touch the ball. Riley Moss did go out and then came back in. He was the first one to touch the ball, and that is a foul. Good call by the officials. I think it's a stupid rule, but it's a rule nonetheless. So, a 1st and 10 coming up. We are just shy of the 40, actually, at the 39-yard line. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap. He's got time. He throws underneath. That's going to be a catch from Jerick McKinnon as he gets flipped upside down. Timeout is going to be called quickly. 10 seconds left to go in this first half, ladies and gentlemen, as we approach halftime. So halftime is coming up. Won't be too long before we get there. And this Kansas City Chiefs defense has looked fantastic throughout this whole game. Interceptions for both sides. Russell Wilson not looking good right now. Obviously, as I was saying earlier, just a shell of himself. I mean, he's been okay throughout the season. Averaging 200 yards, multiple touchdowns per game is the average. He's got 11 touchdowns over the last 5 games. But today, no go. 2nd down and 4, shotgun formation. Mahomes takes the snap. Mahomes stepping up through the pocket, rushing it himself, gaining some yardage, going down just shy of the 40. There's no flag there, Patty. You went forward. He was leaning forward. He didn't give himself up. Quick timeout. And 4 seconds left on the clock. This should be close to a 60-yarder if Butker comes out to kick this one. So Patrick Mahomes took that snap on 2nd down. He rushed forward, gained about 15 yards. He leaned forward and he was looking for a flag by the officials, but he didn't slide. He went forward. You got to slide with your feet down. You can't go forward, brother. Sorry, the officials aren't going to help you out on every single play, Patrick Mahomes. You got to kind of do something yourself every once in a while. You're going to have to take a hit every once in a while. It is football, not flag football. Anyways, here we go. Harrison Butker out there to kick this one. From 60 yards flat, an 18% probability of making it according to Next Gen Stats. We wait for the snap. The hold is good. The kick is up. Butker pushes that one. That is going to be good. That is going to be a field goal from 60 yards. Harrison Butker putting that one up. And Butker, the longest field goal I think that he's had in his career. 60 yards. Wow, a huge kick right there. He put everything behind it, and that went up through the uprights. So at halftime, the Kansas City Chiefs will go into the locker room with a lead of 13. Kansas City Chiefs 13, the Denver Broncos 0. Wow. I mean, I thought the Kansas City Chiefs were going to put up more points than this, but it doesn't matter because they are, at least in this aspect, leading right now by what was expected to be the margin of this game. So, after 1 half of play, Patrick Mahomes has completed 15 of 23 passes, 162 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Russell Wilson has completed 7 of 11, only 37 yards for Russell Wilson. He also has an interception. Not great. Not great for Russell Wilson. That's why they're losing. They still don't even have 100 total yards of offense through the first half of this game. They're going to have to turn it up. Luckily for them, Luckily for the Denver Broncos, they're only down by 2 possessions. This could be much worse. They could be playing the Dolphins again. They're not, luckily for them. But my goodness, this could have been an absolute slobber knocker. Haymaker after haymaker from the Chiefs did not happen. Isaiah Pacheco is doing all right today. Isaiah Pacheco, 9 carries, 47 yards, 7 fantasy points today. He also has 2 targets and 2 receptions for 14. Already, even though he has no touchdowns, Travis Kelce has caught 7 of his 7 targets, so that's already 7 fantasy points right there, plus 109 yards. So, I mean, do you expect anything less from Travis Kelce? He's seriously the best tight end in the NFL right now, probably one of the best to ever do it, and he looks really great right now. So, okay, I've been showing you the same graphic underneath. Let's go ahead and talk about the fantasy leaders. You can see that as it scrolls by right here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the top 8 on this scroll, and I'll give you the top 16 after that. How about Jamar Chase and DJ Moore? Both of them having really good weeks last week. Justin Fields looking pretty good last week as well. That was obviously the Thursday night game against the Commanders. The Bears finally figured it out. That's why they made all those trades for DJ Moore, and finally, there is some rapport between Justin Fields and DJ Moore. And also, finally, we got something out of Jamar Chase. Most leagues had him drafted out in the first round. And for the first 3-4 weeks, Jamar Chase was on the side of a milk carton, nowhere to be found, missing person. And now, after finally 5 weeks of football, we got some production out of Jamar Chase. Brock Purdy, an amazing game against my Dallas Cowboys. Jared Goff looked good last week. Zach Moss basically made Jonathan Taylor hold his jock strap last week. Zach Moss did all of the heavy lifting for the Indianapolis Colts. And Jonathan Taylor, on a snap count, for sure, on a catch, whatever, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Zach Moss was the main back. He looked great. And, of course, another week, every week, you see Tyreek Hill on this list. You cannot count the man out. Tyreek Hill looked damn good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are at halftime. Give me 1 second. I will be back in just a moment. I'm going to play a video or two for you guys as first time I get to see my family today. I will be back in just 1 moment. Please hang around. I'll be right back, y'all.
The shotgun formation. Typically used on passing downs like 2nd and long or 3rd and medium, and it has a lot of variations. The quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, and the running back is on either side of him. This is the single back formation. It looks like what it sounds like. The quarterback is under center, and you have a single running back directly behind him. This also has many variations. This is the pistol formation. It's like the single back formation, but the quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, so this buys time for play action plays. Here we have the I formation. It's typically used for short yardage situations. There are 2 running backs behind the quarterback. The front runner blocks and the second finds the holes. And then of course we have the empty backfield, or 5 wide. The quarterback stands in the backfield alone. Typically, this is used in obvious passing down situations like 3rd and long or Hail Marys. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. The football season starts on September 8th.
Ready?
Telling you, bro. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Nah, man, they were cool. All right, here's the bomb. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, are you okay? Oh my gosh, I'm so... Nah, it's fine, man. Apparently she's cool. Yeah, that ambulance took a long time to show up, though. 100 yards right here, baby. Here we go. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
I got some stuff to show you. Okay. Love you. Okay, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank y'all for being here. Once again, we are all human, and this is not like one of those other YouTube channels that have their whole studio and a whole team and everyone, working it. Right now, it is Muhammad all me, ladies and gentlemen. It is Muhammad all me, and I am taking care of every aspect from the production of this to the commercials that I put up, my videos in between, everything, the script, the writing, the background, the backdrop, the room, the cable, the everything, man. It is tough work, and I can only do it with support from viewers like you. I would like to continue doing this week in and week out. Hopefully, I can get more traction. What I really need to do is start putting out some videos in between weeks, trying to get people to this channel. But it's a hard process, it's a hard process. So when you do it all by yourself, it's a lot of work. But I'm figuring out my systems, and I'm typing in different ways that I can optimize my systems and ways that I do this. So cool. Anyways, what I was saying earlier, my girlfriend came in and she was like, oh, what is that? She saw my tie, a new tie. So my beautiful girlfriend noticing all kinds of fun things. Okay, in this game, the Kansas City Chiefs are absolutely smoking. Absolutely smoking. Hey, Howard Chen, welcome back to the chat, sir. Welcome back to the chat, Howard. Appreciate you being here. You're always here, man, and I always appreciate it. So let's get you some love here, man. How do I throw hearts out? Can I throw a heart out to you? How does that work? 100. Heart. Heart. Yes. Those are for you, my friend. Cheers. Cool, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. A few minutes left to go here in halftime. If you're just now joining us, the Kansas City Chiefs have been dominating this game right now. It was expected. We all expected the Denver Broncos to go down, and the game is not over yet, right? So we've still got plenty of time. 2 quarters left to go of Thursday Night Football. Can you believe that we're already in week 6? It's already week 6. Right now, my fantasy league is 5-0. I would love to go up to 6-0. And if I can hit 7-0, chances are that I could literally bench my entire squad and make the playoffs. But I would like to have a free week in the playoffs. I have made the playoffs every year in fantasy football in one league or another. And I've come in second place like 5 times in different leagues. But I have yet to take home the gold. And I've been playing fantasy football for like 10 years, my dudes. 10 years playing fantasy football. And I have yet to take home the gold. I, right now, am looking in good shape. Knock on wood. Because I would love to take it. I don't even care if there's money involved right now. I just want a W in fantasy football. So, if you're interested in knowing what my team looks like, this was a 12-man league. I'll tell you guys all of my players right now. My 12-man league, where I am 5-0 right now. Christian McCaffrey, Garrett Wilson, Raheem Mostert, Chris Olave, Michael Pittman Jr., Puka Nacua, TJ Hawkinson, and right now for quarterback, I've got Joe Burrow, but I've been playing Kirk Cousins all week. I've also got Jordan Addison, Jeff Wilson as my insurance policy, Jake Moody, of course, and streaming defenses right now. But yeah, with that squad, I'm 5-0. And in another league right now, I got back not just one stud, but 2 studs in Jonathan Taylor and Cooper Kupp, who have come back. Cooper Kupp came back to classic Cooper Kupp fashion. Looked very good, put up 19 fantasy points for me in PPR. Cannot say the same about Jonathan Taylor. Hopefully Jonathan Taylor gets more production. He did just get paid fat last week. So let's see how that goes for him. Hopefully Jonathan Taylor can figure it out. I have faith that he can. But here we go. Still a few minutes left in halftime, ladies and gentlemen. The Broncos. Let's talk about the team stats, because I've been talking about individual stats, but let's talk about the team stats. So, first downs for the Kansas City Chiefs in this game. The Kansas City Chiefs have gotten 13 first downs so far. The Denver Broncos have only gotten 5 first downs. Only 5 first downs for the Broncos. All of them, well, 4 of 5 of them for the Broncos have come on the ground. I don't know why they keep letting Russell Wilson throw the ball. Russell Wilson is not the guy, and Sean Payton's play calling has been very bad in this game. Very predictable in this game. I said earlier at the start of the stream, ladies and gentlemen, that Patrick Mahomes, he started his career, with his first game was against the Denver Broncos back in 2017. That game was the first time that Patrick Mahomes tasted victory against the Broncos, and now he has literally never lost to this team. Patrick Mahomes has never lost to the Denver Broncos. Isn't that crazy? He's been in the league for plenty of time now. His first game, 2017, has never lost a game to the Denver Broncos. Unbelievable. Patrick Mahomes looking fantastic throughout the season, looking good throughout the season. Not perfect, but looking good. Last week, Patrick Mahomes completed 31 of 41 attempts, 281 yards, and 2 touchdowns against the Minnesota Vikings. So he put up some pretty good points. I mean, when you complete 31 passes for 281 yards and 2 touchdowns against any team, you're going to look pretty good. Isaiah Pacheco last week, 16 carries for 55 yards and a touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, pretty quiet. He only had 1 reception, 12 yards. Rashee Rice caught 4 targets last week for 33 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown definitely helped him. And, of course, Travis Kelce caught Patty's other touchdown. 10 of 11 last week for 67 yards and a TD. He's already over 100 yards, 7 of 7, 109 yards today. If he gets a touchdown, I mean, he's the best tight end right now in the NFL. I don't care if TJ Hawkinson has more fantasy points right now. Travis Kelce is hands down, head and shoulders, the best. Okay, y'all. We've got an awesome Monday Night Football game. I'm super stoked about Monday Night Football. We've got the Dallas Cowboys going up against the Chargers. I almost said the San Diego Chargers, but no more in San Diego. Los Angeles Chargers. Yes. I'm stoked about that game. Let's go. I am hyped for my Dallas Cowboys. I've got my chain and my head spinning, my rotating helmet. Super stoked about it. Okay. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, these are our cue cards for this drinking game that we've been playing throughout the night. It is called The Last Leg. We are facing the start of the third quarter, so if you stuck with me throughout the entire halftime show, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So, getting ready to kick this one off. Players are back out on the field after halftime. On the next rushing play, over 10 yards, we take 2 drinks, 2 of them. On the next quarterback rush, we already did that one. Patrick Mahomes rushed it on that last drive. I got a drink to that one. I got to keep myself honest. On the next passing play, over 20 yards, 3 drinks, y'all. On the next pick, next interception, we got to take a shot. And on the next third down conversion, we got to take a drink. Here's the kick back to the Kansas City Chiefs, who kicked it off to start the game, and they will be receiving in this half. And the third quarter, the second half of Thursday Night Football, will start with the Kansas City Chiefs on the 25-yard line. The next rushing play over 15 yards, you got to take 3 drinks. Those are our cues for the next moment, the next drinking moment. So here comes Andy Reid's offense right now. Kansas City Chiefs coming out to the field. 1st and 10 on the 25, motion in the backfield. There's a snap. There's a handoff. Isaiah Pacheco looking strong on that first down run. He gains about 6, so he'll get up to about the 31-yard line, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 4. 2nd down, sub. You see the referee doing this. That means sub. Offense gets to sub out players, which means the defense gets a second to sub out players. It's only fair. I like officiating, man. I like being a referee. I learned so much about the sport through a different lens. It's beautiful. Anyways, 2nd down and 4, shotgun formation. Isaiah Pacheco to the left of Patrick Mahomes. There's the snap. They blitz. Pacheco makes the catch. He gets forward to the 1st down. He'll be drawn out of bounds. And we got a 1st down for the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 coming up. Looks like that was good to about the 36, maybe 37-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Kansas City 36 on a pass to Isaiah Pacheco, a 1st down catch for him. Pacheco up to 9 fantasy football points. If he can get a touchdown, that'll be great for him as well. Here we go. Patrick Mahomes now under center. Isaiah Pacheco behind him. Single back formation. Kadarius Toney coming to the bottom of the screen and motion in the backfield. Fakes the end around. A handoff to Pacheco, who goes forward, finds a small gap, gains maybe 2, maybe 3 yards on that. That'll bring up a second down for the Kansas City Chiefs. Here comes Travis Kelce out to the field right now, swapping out with Gray. And Isaiah Pacheco coming off the field right now as Clyde Edwards-Helaire comes in. 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8. Patrick Mahomes in a shotgun formation with Clyde Edwards-Helaire behind him. Sorry, to the left of him. There's a snap. He looks left. He looks right. Still has time. Throws underneath. Checks down to the running back. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire breaks forward. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire gets a first down for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down, and that'll move the chains once again. 1st and 10 coming up for the Kansas City Chiefs. Converted 2 first downs so far on this drive. Clyde Edwards-Helaire will stay in the backfield and stay on field with this unit right here. And it looks like Travis Kelce had time. He did a quick little route and came back to face. He loves that spot in between the hashes. Here we go. Shotgun formation on 1st and 10. A quick throw to the right. That's a catch for Travis Kelce and a first down once again for the Kansas City Chiefs. 12 minutes and 30 seconds left. A first down, a quick throw. Travis Kelce good for about 12 on that one. And that will take them across midfield into the Denver Broncos territory. Kansas City Chiefs in Denver Broncos territory. A 1st and 10 from the 41 coming up, y'all. 1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap, throws quickly to the left, makes the catch, makes someone miss, stays on his feet, and gets another first down. And that was Sky Moore with the first down catch. Sky Moore, the 2nd-year wide receiver. People thought that he was going to be the #1 target going into this season outside of Travis Kelce. Sky Moore did look good last year, but he wasn't perfect. And this year, he's been pretty quiet, but that's a good first down catch for Sky Moore. And here we go, 1st and 10. Offset I. There's the snap. There's the handoff to the fullback and a toss behind. And here's Kadarius Toney who throws a pass. And Kadarius Toney actually threw a pretty good pass right there, but an incomplete pass. A dangerous place to throw it. The intended receiver was Jerick McKinnon. So, weirdest play that just happened right there on 1st down from the 31-yard line. Patrick Mahomes took the snap, handed that one off, and then he handed that off to the running back. Running back tossed that backwards, and then that was the wide receiver who threw it downfield to another wide receiver. Patrick Mahomes throwing that quickly. Rashid Rice getting that. He's up to the 10, and he'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at about the 8. Another first down play for the Kansas City Chiefs. My goodness, the Chiefs are cutting through this Broncos defense like Swiss cheese, man. Easy, easy, a hot knife through butter right now. Let's get an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown because that would help me and my fantasy needs. Don't want to be too greedy right here, but that would help me and my fantasy needs. But he is not in the field right now, so we've got a shotgun formation. There's a snap, a handoff to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who goes forward and will lose about a yard on that. So the Broncos defense stopping Clyde Edwards-Helaire short of the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down coming up for the Kansas City Chiefs. 2nd and goal coming up at about the 10-yard line. 10 minutes left to go in this 3rd quarter. Looks like Patrick Mahomes is in the backfield by himself. So, 5 wide. Motion in the backfield and a quick throw. Isaiah Pacheco makes the catch. Pacheco goes forward, gains some yardage, gets brought down after gaining a yard. That'll bring up a 3rd and 7. That was a screen play, a wide receiver screen with an empty backfield. Pacheco made the catch. Unable to make the touchdown play there, though. I mean, that was a good tackle. They were trying to say that it was going to be a face mask. No, that was a good tackle. It was a rough tackle, but just because it was rough doesn't make it illegal. So, 3rd down and goal from the 7-yard line. Shotgun formation, Jerick McKinnon this time, the running back. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap. He looks left. He scrambles left. He's running that way. He winds up, takes his time, throws to the back of the end zone, overthrown, caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling, but at the white lines. So here comes Harrison Butker again, is what I would say. I'm thinking they're going to go to Harrison Butker and put up another 3 points. Patrick Mahomes should have thrown to Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce was open there for a little bit. He went the other way. He had all day to throw that. Patrick Mahomes had forever to get rid of that ball. Didn't like it. Didn't like it. He was looking for Travis Kelce. He didn't like the look. Probably better to avoid the pick. But yes, Harrison Butker, 25-yard field goal. He kicks that one. That is straight through. And that is going to go be another 3 points for the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs slowly but surely pulling away in this one, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 16-point game, but it is still only a 2-possession game. If the Broncos can get a touchdown, if the Denver Broncos can get back at least 1 touchdown, there is hope for this squad. But if they do not, I don't have too much faith that they're going to be able to come back and win. So I never thought that the Broncos were going to win this game anyways. I thought it would be a little more competitive. Just a little. Just a hair. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So I haven't changed the music in a while. 3rd quarter music right here for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. If you can hear it, let me know. If you can't, I will turn it up. I can crank it. I can crank it. Anyways, here we go. So we're back at a commercial break. You're not missing anything. The field goal right there from Harrison Butker, the 25-yard field goal, will put the Chiefs up 16-0. When we get back from this commercial break, the Kansas City Chiefs will kick the ball back to the Denver Broncos, and the Denver Broncos will start their drive, their first drive of the 3rd quarter. They haven't had a chance to have possession in this half, so this will be the first drive for the Denver Broncos coming out of the locker room. Already tonight, Patrick Mahomes has over 200 yards. He could have had another touchdown had he targeted his boy Travis Kelce down there. Isaiah Pacheco doing okay right now, 55 yards. He's got 11 rushing attempts, so that's 5 yards per carry. I would say that that's pretty good. Javonte Williams also looking really good, and so is McLaughlin. They need to be running the ball more frequently, but they are already running out of time. The Denver Broncos started strong, but on the very first drive, Russell Wilson, actually it was on the second drive. Their first drive ended with a fourth down turnover, excuse me. So that first drive ended with a 4th down turnover. Nothing doing there for them. Anyways, these are the rest of your fantasy leaders, ladies and gentlemen. This is the rest of the top right there for last week, week 5, of course. There we go. Taylor Swift. Brr, 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 brr. Another Taylor Swift shot. That's got to be number 6 or so. Have you seen those? If you take a look at my page, you can see like the Swifties even misspelling Kelsey with a Y. They spelt it with a Y, Travis Kelce. Like, come on, dude. Here we go. There's the kick back to the Broncos. That will go back into the end zone, and a touchback means that the Denver Broncos will start their first drive of this half from the 25-yard line. And these receivers cannot get any separation. They just keep showing them. Russell Wilson looking to try to find somebody, but there's nobody with space. He can't get anybody with space right now. And they're just getting to the quarterback so quickly. It's bad right now for the Broncos. Anyways, here we go. Denver Broncos do have the ball right now on the 25-yard line. This is their first drive of the half. Already Russell Wilson has been sacked 3 times. They have 0 points up. There's the snap. There's the handoff. That's going to be for the running back, and that's going to be McLaughlin, who goes forward and gains 5 yards. Just keep doing that. So McLaughlin gaining 4. It looks like they're going to only give him 4, maybe 4.5. Second down coming up for the Denver Broncos. Second down. Inside of 9 minutes in the third quarter, Sean Payton trying to figure out what the hell his team is doing right now. Don't look great. Gotta say, Denver Broncos don't look great right now. Shotgun formation, second down and 6 from the 31. There's the snap. He looks left. He throws left. He's going to try to connect right there with Cortland Sutton. There's a flag pass interference and a first down for the Denver Broncos. A good call by the officials. He was wrapped up, was not playing the ball, was playing the receiver. Pass interference. I think I had something for that. Did we have one? It looks like we already drank for that one. The next interception, take a shot. The next third down conversion, take a drink. The next pass play or next rushing play over 10 or 15. And the next pass play over 20. Does that technically count as a pass play over 20 because it was a pass interference? It does not, because that does not go into their passing column. The Denver Broncos only 24 passing yards today. Motion in the backfield, 1st and 10. Waiting for the snap is Wilson. There's the snap and a handoff to the back. They were at the 46-yard line. Running back gets right back to the 46, maybe the 47. A second down coming up for the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos facing a second down. They are short of midfield right now. McLaughlin was the runner on that one, the ball carrier on that play. Second down, ladies and gentlemen. Second down and 9. Second down and 9. Second down and 9. That's a terrible song, and I'm going to stop singing. Too much Red Bull. Okay, 8 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. They show blitz, only bring 4. Russell Wilson throws underneath. McLaughlin makes the catch. He stays in bounds. He gets forward, just shy of the line again. That'll bring up a third down. A check down. Good to McLaughlin. Players getting up slowly here. McLaughlin brings that back. Tosses that to the white hat. The umpire, actually, who's going to set this ball. And if you're interested about the different referee positions that are out there, between the line judge, the back judge, the field judge, the referee, the umpire, and the down judge, you can check out my video. Again, the first video on my page. Okay, third down and 2, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the 46-yard line. Arrowhead Stadium getting loud. I can hear it through my headphones. There's the snap. There's a handoff to McLaughlin. McLaughlin goes forward. He will get the first down. First down for the Denver Broncos, and we are across midfield now. We were across midfield on the last play, but that is going to bring us inside of the 45, just shy of the 40. McLaughlin, that was actually Javonte Williams who took that carry and got to exactly the 40-yard line. Good first down. And we'll be at the 41. So, 1st and 10. Denver Broncos have the ball. We are in Chiefs territory with the ball. Right now on the ground, the Broncos look good. Don't know why they will consider throwing it, but shotgun formation, and Jerry Jeudy was in the shotgun there. That's a throw and a catch. Jerry Jeudy good for a first down. First down reception for the Denver Broncos. Jerry Jeudy with the catch there, and that's going to move the chains again. First down coming up. Back-to-back first downs for the Broncos. So Sean Payton must have said something to invigorate his team. That was almost a tight end angle. That was a bit of a wheel right there. Here we go. Empty backfield, so Russell Wilson getting ready to sling it here. 9 of 13 today. Can he get another one and be 10 of 14? There's the snap. Wilson looks right. He throws a tip. That's going to be picked off. That'll be intercepted. It'll be batted in the air, and a tip drill has the team in red going back the other way. Oh, no. It was batted at the line of scrimmage, and another interception for Russell Wilson. The Kansas City Chiefs defense looking really good right now. You can't take anything away from them. Kansas City Chiefs defense with another interception today. Wow. What a terrible stop throwing the ball. What are you doing? Oh, man. Why? When your rushing attack has more than twice as many has twice as many yards as your passing attack, why do you keep going to the pass? And especially in an empty backfield formation. Because if you're in an empty backfield formation, you know that they're going to pass. You should at least do a play action or a fake handoff. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Sean Payton has officially done the worst head coaching job in the history of head coaching jobs. Nathaniel Hackett beat him, and right now he's beating himself. I bet he wishes that he stayed retired. He looks so bad right now, looking rough for that squad. Okay, back to a commercial break. Looks like Howard Chen is back in the chat. You're very welcome, my friend. Ernesto says, still a lot of football time. Come on, Broncos. Go, go, go. Run, run, run. That's what I'm saying. Run the damn ball. Why are you throwing the ball? Russell Wilson is not having a good game. Stop trusting him to throw it. Okay, no worries. What? No MC, Holmes? What is MC? MC? Time is flying by. It kind of has been. I'm not too worried about that. 20-leg parlay. 20-leg parlay? Thanks for checking into the chat, man. All you got to say is nice, dude, but that makes me feel good. So thanks for checking into this chat. 20-leg parlay. Supreme Science says, don't be surprised if Jerry Jeudy is the next guy out the door. I don't think anybody would be surprised if the entire Broncos organization just walked out the door. The offense has been looking really shaky since Bieniemy's departure. I agree with that. But the offense has been looking really shaky for the past couple of years. I mean, what did they have before? Trevor Siemian? And then we come in here and who was the other guy? Ripon? No, that was terrible. And now we've got Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson last year, awful. This year, looking a little bit better, but cannot overcome this Chiefs defense. Here we go. 1st and 10. Kansas City Chiefs have the ball from the 36. Mahomes takes the snap. Mahomes in trouble. Throws underneath. Finds his tight end. Not Travis Kelce on this one. That's going to be Gray hanging onto the ball. Gaining a yard on that one. So, Supreme Science says, let's go. With the shades on. And put my shades on. Yo. Okay. Here we go. So we're back to the action. Thank you guys for checking in. Here we go. Travis Kelce looking pretty good today, over 100 yards. Here is Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun formation, 2nd down and 9. Coming at you from the 37-yard line. Takes the snap, pocket holds. He's in trouble. He has to scramble, goes out to his right. He winds up, still in trouble. Patrick Mahomes running out of bounds. He will get sacked, and that's going to be a sack, the first sack for the Denver Broncos. Finally getting some pressure to the quarterback. That must feel good on defense. Can they do it again? Can the Denver Broncos do it again? We're about to find out. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 11. A tackle for a loss on the quarterback will go down as a bag. That's going to be a bag. The strong side linebacker, Jonathan Cooper, was the one who actually got to him. Cooper was the 7th round pick in the 2021 draft. Here we go, shotgun formation. Kansas City Chiefs have the ball, take the snap from the 35, excuse me. Patrick Mahomes, plenty of time as he steps up through. He's going to use his legs, try to get a block, and he's going to get the 1st down, and that's good for some yardage. That might have been a 15-yard run from Patrick Mahomes. Definitely at least 10 yards coming from Patrick Mahomes as he keeps the drive alive on 3rd down. So, couple things happened here. That's a 3rd down conversion. We missed the interception, which should be a shot as well. That is a 15-yard play and a 10-yard rush all in one. Oh, my gosh. This is how you get hammered on camera, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10. We'll go over this in just a second. We're at the 50-yard line. There's a snap and a handoff. That is to Isaiah Pacheco. Pacheco goes forward, gains about 2 yards. So, 2nd down coming up. Holy shit. We got to talk about this because this just happened for real. It said the next rushing play over 10 yards, that's 2 drinks, ladies and gentlemen. The next rushing play of 15 yards or more, that's 3 drinks. So we're up to 5. The next 3rd down conversion, which that was a 3rd and 11, take another drink, that's 6. And then on that interception that we had from Russell Wilson, That's a shot. So 6 drinks and a shot happened within 2 minutes of play. Shotgun formation, takes the snap, throws that quickly. Isaiah Pacheco makes the catch, goes forward, gains about maybe 7 on that one, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 1 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Another catch for Isaiah Pacheco. And we've got a lot of drinking to do as we approach the 4th quarter. 2.5 minutes left, a 3rd down and 1. Ay, que Dios te bendiga. Salud. Here we go. Okay. I got to finish this before bedtime anyways because there's a lot of Red Bull. That was in a pro formation and a fake handoff. Should have just handed that off to Isaiah Pacheco. That was a 3rd and 1. Instead, he hands it off to Kadarius Toney out of the pro. And Kadarius Toney looks A, stupid with that grill. And B, Kadarius Toney was the one who actually took the snap directly. So that pro formation, that pro set formation that they had there, it was Kadarius Toney who took the snap. To his right was Travis Kelce, and to his left was Isaiah Pacheco. If he had just handed that off to Isaiah Pacheco, Pacheco would have gotten the 1st down. Instead, here's a 4th down and a punt back to the Denver Broncos. And the Denver Broncos will be pinned back at the 4-yard line. And so the Denver Broncos got a break because the Chiefs did not convert that 1st down. But they are pinned back on their own 4-yard line. Talk about rough, man. Pinned back at their own 4-yard line. Watson got the tip there to keep that play in bounds. I need to draw 4 more cards as I slowly get lit. I apologize for slurring into the camera. I'm not doing that. I feel pretty sharp. We're good. We are good, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Okay. We've got new cues. Right now, I should rack up all of these points, and if I was playing against someone, I think I would be smoking them, especially after that goes, after that last drive or last 2 series that we just had. So the way that this game works is that you get a couple of points, and you play this game as a drinking game, and you and a couple of buddies, you can have up to, it looks like, I guess, like up to 10 players you can play this game. You're supposed to have a minimum of 2 players, but I'm playing with you guys. You guys do not have your own set of cards. I'd love to play with someone else in this room. Maybe one day when I get a team, if I ever get a team, we can play as a team, and it's always a lot more fun with more people. Anyways, the next cues, ladies and gentlemen. So that's an easy one. The next pass play over 20 yards, 3 drinks. This one is the next car commercial. Keep in mind, the first time I ever played this game was last week with you guys. I haven't seen all of these cards yet. So the next car commercial, we got to take a drink. Chances are probably pretty high for that one. The next false start penalty, you got to take a drink. The next automatic 1st down penalty, you got to take a drink. Ooh, and then the next 4th down conversion, you got to take 3. Thank goodness. I don't know how many of these are going to happen before the game is over, but this is one of the stronger vodka Red Bulls that I've made for myself, and definitely more vodka than Red Bull, and I'm feeling it. So here we go. Okay, Supreme Science says, I was referring to Kansas City offense, LOL. It's all good, though. I feel you, brother. I feel you. Okay. Okay. Oh, is that what my hair looks like? Let me get my shit together. I'm a mess, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Glad that I can see myself on camera, though, because sometimes, you know. Anyways, after that, the Chiefs just punted this one back to the Denver Broncos. The Broncos today, only 124 total yards of offense. The Chiefs, 316. Here we go in an I formation. Russell Wilson under center, hands that off to the running back, and that's going to be a loss right there. So that's a loss of 1 or 2. And Javonte Williams will be pushed back to the 3-yard line. Here comes a 2nd down and 10. Damn, they were on the 5-yard line. This is going to be a 2nd down and 12 probably. Javonte Williams only got up to, looks like he only got up to the 4, maybe the 3 at best, and they'll mark that at the 3. The Denver Broncos back to their own 3-yard line. 50 seconds left in this third quarter. There's the snap. Russell Wilson about to take a safety. He gets out of the end zone. He stays on his feet. Wow, he runs forward and gains all the yardage for a first down. And the Denver Broncos will move the chains because Russell Wilson willed it into existence. Russell Wilson willing it into existence, backed up on his own 3-yard line, managed to find his way up to the 15. Good job by Russell Wilson. He moved the ball from his right hand to his left hand, stiff-armed, kept the drive alive, and here we go, 1st and 10. There's the snap in the shotgun. Russell Wilson has time. Pocket collapses. He stays on his feet. All of a sudden, he looks like Lamar Jackson. He got himself 9 yards there, but there is a flag on the field, so what do we got? Is it a horse collar tackle because his pads are out? Officials, what do you got? There's no foul on the play, 2nd down. I guess an inadvertent flag is better than an inadvertent whistle, which we've seen at the NFL level. If you don't remember, Amari Cooper got an inadvertent whistle in week 1. And ladies and gentlemen, the score right now is 16-0. The score on this Thursday night football game, 16-0. This will take us to the 4th quarter. Here we go. We are in the 4th quarter, and someone said it earlier. I hope I don't jinx it by repeating it, but someone said this game flew by. It absolutely has. Typically, when we get to the 4th quarter, it's already 9:45-ish, and the 4th quarter always takes about a half an hour. This game might be over before 10 p.m. Typically, we're finishing our streams by 10:30. Typically around 10:30. Sometimes it can go even later. But this one going by pretty quickly, probably because of all of the running plays that have happened throughout this game. So let's take a look at the analysis. Let's take a quick look at both of these teams. Okay, rushing attempts for both sides. Both sides have rushed the ball 19 times. So that has to explain why this has been going so quickly. They're keeping the ball on the ground. They're staying in bounds. There have been multiple punts. The Broncos obviously have punted the ball more frequently than the Kansas City Chiefs. They've got 4 punts in the game. The Chiefs have 2 punts in this game. Kicking so far. Yeah, let's take a look at the kicker because I'm interested to see how well Harrison Butker is doing so far. So let's go to special teams. Harrison Butker right now, the long of 60. He's got 10 fantasy points based off of CBS. I don't know if you've got Harrison Butker in DraftKings. They do count those a little differently in DraftKings. No car commercial. Let's see. No automatic first down. No false starts. No plays over 20 yards for passing. So right now we are safe from drinking. But I should get my last drinks in before the start of this 4th quarter because this is Red Bull and I do have to go to sleep because I have to work on Friday morning. But one day, hopefully soon, I don't have to have a day job and I can do YouTube full-time here on Football Nation. I hope that day comes sooner rather than later. If you want to leave me a tip, guys, all you got to do is hit that super chat or super sticker. Even $1 would make my night, man. Even $1 would make me very, very happy. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're considering becoming a member of this channel, you could do that as well. You can start with the first down level. It's only $1.99 a month, and you can help keep this channel alive. So if you're interested in doing something like that, I would really appreciate it. It goes a long, long way. And if you're interested in buying some pretty cool swag, you can check out the description below. I've got some links for you guys here as well. All right, offset I formation. There's a snap, fakes the handoff. Russell Wilson in trouble trying to go through the pocket. Russell Wilson no longer has protection. He's still going to go forward and gain nothing. So back to the line of scrimmage, a 3rd down and 1. Look, dude, if you're going to keep the ball on 3rd down and 1, you might as well just quarterback sneak and get the 1 yard. Anyways, clock is going to continue to tick. We are in the fourth quarter. So let's put some fourth quarter music on, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter music coming up here shortly. Okay, all right. None of that. We are at 1,102 subscribers, and hopefully we can keep climbing this mountain. Thank y'all so much for watching. Here we go. 3rd and 1, single back formation. Looks like they are going to try a sneak. There's a handoff to the running back. Oh, and he breaks through, and he gains a yard or two, and that's going to be good enough for a first down. First down for the Denver Broncos. Javonte Williams on the carry. So I just heard them say that Sean Payton, 260-plus games, has never, ever in his career as a head coach been shut out. He's never put up a goose egg to finish a game. Let's see if he can keep that drive alive. Here we go, single back formation. Oh, my goodness. A quick throw to Cortland Sutton, who should have made the catch. Uh-oh, and we've got an injured Chief on the field. Maybe the first injury of the game, number 20, holding his hip flexor. He might have messed up his hip flexor on that one. He's getting up under his own power, so he might be okay. Maybe his ego is just bruised. And a commercial TV timeout. This is an airplane commercial. I'm looking at the commercials right now. Hopefully we can get a car commercial to give me an excuse to have another sip here. Don't really need one. I got to get through the drinks to begin with, so can't be drinking Red Bull at 11 o'clock. Shy of 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming at you guys all the way from San Antonio, Texas. That's right. I have no horse in this race. No pun intended for the Denver Broncos. I have no horse in this race. I'm just loving good football. I am a Dallas Cowboys fan. I bleed at least silver because I've also got the black and silver for the Spurs. I love my San Antonio Spurs. We just got Victor Wembanyama on our squad. Looking damn good. Excited for the NBA season as well. So, amen, brother. He says, Howard Chen, cheers to you, man. I appreciate you being here, dude. Okay. So, the next thing that I got to do is start dropping some more content and start dropping some good videos for you guys, because it looks like the live streams have been hanging around. I've been doing good, but I've been only hovering at about 30 to 50 watchers for most of my streams. I think part of it has to be because of just the time of the season that we're at. I think that we started really strong for the season, and then these next 6 weeks, from weeks 6 through 12, we're going to have a bit of a lull. And then I think from weeks 12 to week 18, we're going to pick back up again. And then obviously during the playoffs, the sky's the limit. But between here and then, I got to do what I can do and get you guys the best content that I can put out there. So keep an eye out for what I've got coming up, ladies and gentlemen, because I've got some pretty cool stuff in the pipeline, in the works, coming up for the next couple of weeks. So in this game right now, the Kansas City Chiefs are in very good control. The Denver Broncos do have the ball. We are in a commercial break. An injury timeout is where we are right now. Fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter. 13 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in this game. The Denver Broncos have the ball, and we're looking at a 2nd down and 10. The Broncos on their own 27-yard line. The Broncos on their own 27-yard line. 13:28 left to go. 32 seconds on the play clock. And the Broncos coming back up to the line of scrimmage after this. It is getting loud in Kansas City. It is loud in Kansas City. Here we go. Russell Wilson doesn't like what he sees. They are showing blitz once again as they back up now. Are they going to bring 5 or less? There's the snap. They will bring 5. Russell Wilson has to throw it, and quickly it's batted down immediately at the line of scrimmage. I wonder if Russell Wilson's height is a problem. Doesn't matter. 13 minutes left to go. 13:05. a quick rush, a super fast blitz. Russell Wilson had to get rid of the ball. Honestly, he would have been pretty good if he had run it up the middle, but number 95 getting his hand to it again. There we go, a quick snap, 3rd and 10, a throw out to the sideline. That's a throw, and that's going to be tipped. Incomplete pass right there. A beautiful stop from Watson, number 35, Kansas City Chiefs, stretching and getting his hand to the football to make the stop against the Broncos. Johnson was the intended receiver on that one, and an incomplete pass will bring up a 4th down for the Denver Broncos. They're down by 2 possessions. And here comes a 4th and 10 and the punt team, and they will give that back to the Kansas City Chiefs. I wonder how much weed Russell Wilson has been smoking. I wonder if that's why. Maybe the entire Broncos defense is high. But here we go, a big return, and that will go all the way up past the 30 up to the 35. The punt was fielded at about the 10-yard line. There is a flag on the play. Let's see if Washington, if his run is going to hold, or stand rather, I should say. White hat making the call, waiting for what the official has to say. Holding by the kicking team, number 44. A 10-yard penalty will be added to the end of that play. So great field position for the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Kansas City Chiefs are going to take over with great field position here. All right. Easy win for the Kansas City Chiefs. They'll probably keep this one on the ground. Isaiah Pacheco looking to get some carries here if I was a gambling man, which I am a little bit. I got the special teams pulled up. Let's go back to the offense. Today, Isaiah Pacheco hasn't really been needed all that much. Isaiah Pacheco, 57 yards on the ground. He's got 12 fantasy football points. He's also got 5 receptions, believe that or not. 5 receptions for 27 yards. He's averaging about 5 yards per catch and 5 yards per carry. You can count this guy for every single play that he makes, 5 yards. We'll call him Abraham Lincoln for $5 every touch. So Abe Lincoln today, that's going to be Isaiah Pacheco, 12 fantasy football points. Another commercial, but not a car commercial. We are at a commercial break with 13 minutes left to go in this game. 13 minutes left to go in this game. Can the Kansas City Chiefs keep this one on the ground? So the Chiefs are taking this ball back. Looks like a 1st and 10. I don't know if that's a typo, but it says on the 12. They're definitely not on the 12. There might be something that I'm missing. CBS might have a different report for me, but we will find out here in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for checking us out. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are absolutely freaking awesome. How about Andy Reid, the head coach for the Kansas City Chiefs? He's in his 11th season as the head coach for the Kansas City Chiefs. He was hired as the club's 13th head coach in franchise history. That was back in 2013. This is his 25th season as an NFL head coach. Andy Reid has a record of 247, 138, and 1 regular season record coming into the 2023 season. You can add 4 wins and 1 loss to that tally. And he adds 22 and 16 postseason record, giving him a total of 269, 70, 71, 72, 73. 273 total wins, which ranks 5th in the NFL. He's the 5th most winning coach in the NFL. I mean, he used to be the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles as well. So he's head coached in 6 Super Bowl games, 13 championship games, 8 NFC games, and 5 AFC games, and is the first coach in NFL history to coach in 5 consecutive conference championship games. Anyways, here we go. Andy Reid's offense is out there, shotgun formation. There's a snap and a handoff to Pacheco, who stays inside of the tackles, gains about 3 yards up to the 15-yard line, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. Isaiah Pacheco getting 3 more yards there. Isaiah Pacheco, Dominicano, coño. Here we go. The Chiefs have been absolutely manipulating this clock. Not manipulating, but they've been controlling the clock, undoubtedly. Looking very good in that aspect. Here we go, 2nd down and 7. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Patrick Mahomes quickly dumps it off to Pacheco, who goes forward, gains the yardage, gets the first down. First down for the Kansas City Chiefs. Another reception for Isaiah Pacheco. So in my fantasy league, we don't do PPR. PPR, I think, is ridiculous. How can you give someone a point for getting -3 yards? I also don't do half-point PPR. The only point that you get for a reception in my league is if you get a first down. A first down reception will give you 1 extra point because those are crucial. Here we go. 1st and 10. Motion in the backfield. A quick toss to Pacheco, who tries to stay on his feet, but he will lose 3 yards on that one. Maybe 4 yards on that one. So a quick toss. That's going to count as a rush, but that'll be -4 yards for Isaiah Pacheco. The clock will continue to tick as we approach the 11-minute mark. 11 minutes left to go of regular time in this game. So far, 14 rushes for Isaiah Pacheco, 59 yards on the ground. Through the air, Patrick Mahomes has 239 yards and a touchdown. He's also got 121 yards to Travis Kelce. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Waiting for the snap. There it is. He's got time. Pocket crumbles quickly. He throws deep. A deep, deep shot. Oh my goodness. Off the fingertips of the intended receiver. The defense wasn't even there to touch him. That was just a dropped catch. And Watson is on the ground. Probably jammed his finger on that one. Watson with a good route. He beat the defense, but he didn't make the catch, and immediately he looks like he's grabbing his wrist or his pinky. Jammed finger, maybe? The right arm, he's grabbing it. Maybe the left arm, I don't know. But it looks like he's hurt. He's grabbing his arm, and he's getting some attention right now. A 3rd down and 11. This game was going by quickly, but this is the 2nd timeout. Injury timeout of the 4th quarter. And of course, here comes a Hims commercial. Did they just show a cock ring on TV? I think they did. And a Hims commercial right now. So commercial for boner pills. That's fine. Hair loss treatment, anxiety treatment. Apparently Hims covers it all. So in the discreet packaging, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, a scary commercial coming up right here. This is not a car commercial either, but doesn't matter because I'm out of a drink. And we're almost out of time as we approach the 10-minute mark in the 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen. So Kansas City Chiefs have the ball. We're in the 4th quarter. Chiefs have the ball, 3rd and 11 when we get back from this injury timeout taken by the officials. No team has been charged with the timeout. Both teams do have all 3 of their timeouts. So I made the fatal mistake of saying that this game was going by quickly and that this game would be done before 10 p.m. I can basically guarantee you that that is not going to happen at this point. So injury timeout right now. Let's see what happens when we get back from this break. I'll refresh my page. Looks like the Kansas City Chiefs throughout this game have had possession for 28 minutes and 34 seconds. And the Broncos have actually had the ball for longer than I thought. The Broncos have had it for 20 minutes and 43 seconds. So looking good right now. The Broncos are not looking good right now. The Broncos look like ass right now. 150, not even 150 yards. We're almost halfway through the 4th quarter, and the Broncos haven't even put up 140. They've put up 146 total yards of offense on this side. Abysmal play. Terrible play from the Denver Broncos so far. All right, here we go. We're still in a commercial break. Watson is the injured player for the Kansas City Chiefs. We are back to the action. Justin Watson, the 5th round pick of the 2018 draft, down with an injury on his wrist. You need your wrists to catch footballs. 3rd and 11. Kansas City Chiefs on their own 23-yard line. Shotgun formation. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap. Broncos coming in quickly. That's a throw to Jerick McKinnon. McKinnon finds the holes. McKinnon stays in bounds. McKinnon goes down. He's going all the way. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and he's dropped down at the 10-yard line out of nowhere. There is a flag on the play. Let's see who that is on. McKinnon takes a 50, 60, looked like a 60-yard run from the 20-yard line down to the 10 on the other side. Who is the flag on? If it's on the defense, that'll be declined. That's an easy one. Is that an illegal block in the back? Number 11, an illegal block on the back. Could be. Referees? Oh. Ruling on the field is that the runner stepped out of bounds at the 35-yard line, and then they're calling the block on the back on top of it as well. So a 15-yard penalty. After all that, he stepped out of bounds at the 35. So he got all the way down to the 10-yard line. So here we go, 3rd down. 3rd down and 11 on the Chiefs' 36-yard line, looks like what they're calling. There it is. So he's actually out, not at the 35, at the 37. No, that's the 35. Good call by the official. Out at the 35-yard line. Jerick McKinnon broke free. You couldn't see it in live action in real time, but the Chiefs will be backed up, and here comes a 3rd down and 11 from the Chiefs 23-yard line. Excuse me, 3rd down and 17, and the clock is ticking as we approach the 10-minute mark. 3rd and 17 from the 17. Shotgun formation. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap. He throws quickly. That goes out to the left side to Rashee Rice. That'll bring up a 4th down. That play clock will continue to go. Short of the line to gain. A 4th down for the Kansas City Chiefs. And as we go inside of 10 minutes, the Chiefs will have to punt this back to the Denver Broncos. So the Denver Broncos have less than 10 minutes to make up 16 points. So far, their offense has been spiraling. They do not look good on offense right now. They haven't really looked that great on offense all season, but here we go. There's the snap, there's the hold, there's the kick. The punt is high. The punt will be returned from the 30. Here we go. We get up to almost the 40. Looks like the 38 or 39-yard line. And the Broncos coming out right now to try to get one back. It starts with one. It starts with one. Russell Wilson was saying, you got to be present in every play, in every day. Live in the present. Don't think too far ahead. Can he stay in the present here? These receivers cannot get open to save their lives. Anyways, 2 receptions for Courtland Sutton, 3 receptions for Jerry Jeudy. Marvin Mims Jr. has nothing right now. Broncos looking bad. Here we go. All right, 1st and 10. 9 minutes and 22 seconds. 39-yard line. Shotgun formation. Denver Broncos with the ball. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Russell Wilson has time in the pocket. Throws a good touch pass. Finally somebody open. And a big 1st down play that looks like it was good for at least 20. That might be a drink, ladies and gentlemen. We might have to drink on that one. So a good play right there. A definite 1st down for the Denver Broncos. And a catch made by the Broncos. And Courtland Sutton good for 21 yards. So next play over 20 yards, you got to drink 3. Here we go. There's a snap and a handoff. That's Javonte Williams who goes forward, gains 5, almost 6 yards. A good 1st down run for Javonte Williams. Clock is ticking. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this game. Kansas City Chiefs with a convincing lead right now. 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Broncos. They're on the 35-yard line across midfield. Great field position already. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Wilson quickly in trouble. Wilson wheels to his right. Wilson keeping it. Goes forward. Gets the first down with his own legs. Russell Wilson with the first down for the Denver Broncos. And because he ran out of bounds, that stops the clock. 8 minutes. Looks like that did not stop the clock. He did run out under his own power, but no clock stoppage there. Don't know why they didn't stop the clock there, but that seems like a dick move. He for sure went out. Here we go. All right, 7 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Referee wound the clock, and here we go. 1st and 10. 5 seconds on the play clock. Inside of the 30 at the 27-yard line. There's a snap and a handoff. That'll get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe barely. And the Kansas City Chiefs with the stop. 7 minutes and 27 seconds and counting. As this game slowly draws to a close, Chris Jones still there, number 95. I've called that number out a few times. He makes a big stop there with a big bear hug against number 33, Javonte Williams, going nowhere here. Here we go. Denver Broncos have the ball. Can they get one back? 7 minutes left in this game. Play clock down to 10. There's the snap. Wilson has time. Wilson throws right. Wilson makes the connected pass that will be caught, but not good enough. McLaughlin makes the catch, stays in bounds, did not stop the clock. The clock will continue to wind, and a 3rd down coming up for the Denver Broncos. A 3rd down and 5 from the Kansas City Chiefs 22-yard line. This is the closest. Did they get to the red zone earlier? I don't even know if I think they got to the red zone earlier on their first drive. This is the first time since the first quarter that they've gotten this close to the red zone. They might put up 3 points if Wilson doesn't give the ball away. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Russell Wilson in trouble, throws it up in the air. Looks like that's going to be an incomplete pass as it's batted down by the defense. McDuffie there. There is a flag on the play. Who is this on? McDuffie there to make the stop. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Roughing the passer. So a 1st down, an automatic 1st down. Automatic 1st down means you got to drink, ladies and gentlemen. You got to drink. No false starts. Roughing the passer for sure. Next rushing 1st down or next rushing touchdown will also result in a drink. So, here comes a 1st down and 10. The Kansas City Chiefs are trying to keep the Denver Broncos out of their end zone. The Denver Broncos are on the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the 11. Inside the red zone, shotgun formation. Russell Wilson waiting for the snap. 6 minutes and 11 seconds left to go. There's the snap. They bring 4. That comes quickly. That's a throw to the right side. That's going to be a catch. That looks like it was a touchdown. What are they going to call? They're calling an incomplete pass. That was caught on the left-hand side. Courtland Sutton made the catch. 1 foot. Knee is down, both feet. I think that's a touchdown. That should be reviewed. No way, an incomplete pass. Courtland Sutton, that looks like control. That looks like control to me. That is a messed up call if they do not give the Broncos this touchdown. That looked like a touchdown to me. Let's see what they call. That is a challenge. They're challenging the ruling on the field. I think that is a great call for Sean Payton. You absolutely need these 6 points. Courtland Sutton made the catch. This should be a touchdown. Another stupid call by the officials. Good call, Sean Payton. Challenge it, brother. Challenge it, baby. I hope this does not take too long. But the Denver Broncos may have just possibly scored their first touchdown of this game through Courtland Sutton on the left-hand side of the field. meaning Russell Wilson may have gotten a touchdown in this game. And he came into this game as the number 8 quarterback in fantasy football. The number 8 quarterback in fantasy football. I wonder if he's going to fall. He probably will, because right now he's only got 2 fantasy football points. Even with that touchdown, that should only bring him up to like 6. Oh, don't do this to me. They're showing a Wingstop commercial. I love Wingstop. And right now, I don't get to put any Wingstop in my belly. I got to cut like 15, guys. So, you know, just saying that. Putting that out there right now. Okay. Quiet chat today. That's okay. A quiet chat once again. James Kenyon, my friend. Welcome back. James Kenyon, I'm finally here as I was busy. Hey, hey. He says, hey, hey to you, James. The Chiefs will go. The Chiefs will prevail. I agree. Go Travis Kelce and go Taylor Swift and our United States of America. This ish is crazy, says Supreme Science 77. Mario, are you sure that this is the right score? Above my head, it is definitely 16-0. The score right now is 16-0. I was expecting an even higher blowout. That seems to be the case. James says, what is the incomplete pass? What that an incomplete pass or a nincompoop pass? It's both. It can be both. 2 things can be true, James. 2 things can be true. So a nincompoop pass being an incomplete pass, I think the officials definitely made the wrong call, saying that that was not a touchdown. I called a touchdown when I watched this live from my TV, and I am not on the field. That's a touchdown. The receiver had full control when his right thigh hit the ground. That is a touchdown. The call on the field was reversed. Sean Payton will keep his timeout. Courtland Sutton will get a touchdown, and the Denver Broncos will put 6 points onto the board. Denver Broncos with a touchdown, a left side touchdown play. That is good. To number 14, Courtland Sutton made the catch, and here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Shotgun formation. Russell Wilson takes the snap, hands that off. That goes in. That's good for 2 additional points. Javonte Williams will bring this to a 1-possession game. The score is now 16. Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos have 8. Denver Broncos finding a way to stay alive. A 1-possession game with 6 minutes left to go. Both of these teams have all 3 of their timeouts. So, as per usual, this could be a long 6 minutes. 4th quarter action. Let's see what happens here. Excuse me. So the Broncos, after scoring 8 points on this drive, will kick the ball back to the Kansas City Chiefs. What an awesome catch, honestly. Courtland Sutton made a catch one-handed with his left arm. Sorry, with his right hand, a one-handed catch. He brought the left arm in after making the catch and was able to secure it as he fell. There is the kick back to the Chiefs. That will be a touchback, and this is going to start the drive from the 25-yard line. Here come the Kansas City Chiefs. This game is not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. There's a chance that the Denver Broncos can beat the Kansas City Chiefs for the first time since 2017. There's the Taylor Swift cam. Burr, burr, burr. Shotgun formation. Isaiah Pacheco in the backfield. There's the snap. Pacheco goes to the right. Mahomes has time, throws down short underneath. Travis Kelce makes the catch. He's good for 3 yards as his right ankle gets pulled. He's going to be slow to get up. And he gets his ankle yanked. And he is slow to get up. He's hopping around. Don't know if he's coming in or out. He's going to try to walk this one off. That ankle strain, he's got his ankle wrapped up tight. And the defense grabbed his ankle and pulled that one. Wasn't malicious. He tried to push off on it, I think, and tweaked it a little bit. 2nd down and 7. Shotgun formation once again. Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs have the ball as they milk the clock. 3 seconds left on the play clock. There it is. Mahomes has time. He looks right. He scrambles right. He holds it. He keeps it. He goes forward. He gains another 4 or 5 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 2, excuse me. 3rd down and 2. We're up to about the 33-yard line. They need to get to the 35. Travis Kelce looks like he's fine. He comes back out onto the field. Maybe a little bit of showmanship from him. Maybe his girlfriend is swooning in the booth right now, Taylor Swift. Oh, my God, is he okay? Yeah, he's fine, girl. He's fine. Chill out. Shotgun formation, 3rd down and 2. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in this game. Mahomes takes the snap. Mahomes throws the ball. He connects. Rashid Rice is wide open. He's got plenty of space. He gets across midfield and a big 1st down for Rashid Rice. A huge, looks like a 30-yard catch right there for Rashid Rice right up the middle. And that's going to bring up a 1st down for the Chiefs. That will move the chains. That will keep the clock going. No timeout being called just yet from Sean Payton. Rice made the catch just outside the right hash, ran the ball forward. Here comes a 1st and 10. The Kansas City Chiefs on the Broncos 39-yard line across midfield. Shotgun formation. Motion in the backfield. There's the snap. There's a handoff. That's going to go to Isaiah Pacheco, who finds some blockers in front of him. He gains about 4 yards on that one. Here comes a 2nd down at about 6. Pacheco's helmet popped off on that one. Pacheco doing his thing right now. 14 fantasy points in full PPR. 59 yards on the ground. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this game. The clock is ticking. Pacheco going off the field. Who is the running back on this one? Clyde Edwards-Helaire to the left of Patrick Mahomes. 2nd down and 6. We are at the 35-yard line. Quick snap. Mahomes looks left. Mahomes throws left. That's going to be a 1st down. That'll be caught. That'll stay in bounds. And that's going to be good. Sky Moore making the catch, and a 1st down for the Kansas City Chiefs. Here comes a 1st and 10. The clock will continue to tick. As we go inside of 3 minutes, Sean Payton doesn't want to call a timeout. He'll probably wait to the 2-minute warning. Smart move. Looks like Sean Payton will take a timeout. The first timeout taken for the Denver Broncos. 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in this game, ladies and gentlemen. 3:04 left. Already within field goal range. They are on the 23-yard line, so just shy of the red zone. Russell Wilson looked really bad tonight on Thursday Night Football. Still has yet to hit 100 yards through the air. 94 yards for Russell Wilson. 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Here we go. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. There's the snap. A handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco goes out the right-hand side. He gets blown up. He's going to lose 2 yards. Pacheco getting blown up back behind that down to the 25-yard line. So a 2nd down, a 2nd timeout taken right now for the Denver Broncos. And if the Broncos use their 3rd timeout and they convert this 1st down, that's going to be the game. And you can bet your bottom dollar that Andy Reid doesn't care about putting up points. He just cares about getting W's. The Chiefs would likely not even score on this drive if they don't have to. So if they get 1 more 1st down, that'll probably be it. A field goal will probably end this too. But you never know. If they have the ball and they score and they get an onside kick recovery, you never know. Shotgun formation, once again, Isaiah. This time it's Jerick McKinnon to the right. There's the snap and an end around. A toss that goes forward. He stays in bounds. He will slip. A forward toss. And that's Kadarius Toney. A 3rd down coming up. The clock will continue to tick. Sean Payton not rushing it. 3rd down. They also have the 2-minute warning that will stop the clock. Here's Harrison Butker warming up on the sideline, trying to get his leg warm. 15 seconds left on the play clock. 2 minutes and 25 left in this fourth quarter of Thursday Night Football. Shotgun formation. Jerick McKinnon in the backfield here. Motion in the backfield once again. There's the snap. Mahomes gets sacked. Mahomes is going to lose 5-10 yards on that one. And that'll bring up a fourth down. And the clock will go down to the 2-minute warning. A fourth down. And the Chiefs will kick a field goal here to make it a 2-possession game. And the 2-minute warning will take us to a commercial break. Unbelievable. Okay. Hey, it looks like my chat is popping off. F the Swiftie, says Supreme Science. Okay, all right, let's go back. I've missed some stuff. He says, wow, yes, Howard, that's the score. The Chiefs are up. Too little, too late for the Broncos. I agree. Are you chitting me, says Supreme Science 77. I am a great Chiefs fan before Andy Reid was even the head coach for the Kansas City Chiefs. That is true. Howard Chen has been standing by that week after week. James Kenyon says, Howard Chen, there's still 6 minutes left in the game. Not anymore, my friend. We are down to the 2-minute warning. F the Swifties. Chiefs used to suck a great deal when they had their old coach. That is true. And now we are back to Andy Reid, who's doing a great job. Let's see. George Santos made 34 points in the fourth quarter with 15 seconds left in the game. That was, of course, before he became the president of the USA. Okay. Howard Chen, I hate to say this, but Kelsey is dating Swiftie like when Romo was dating one of the singers from the 90s. That singer that you're talking about is actually Jessica Simpson. And I can't believe the fact that Tony Romo actually did date Jessica Simpson. That didn't last very long. And yes, Supreme Science 77 cleared that up for us. Supreme Science 777, which I really doubt. I don't know. Why don't you take a hike? No. You're very welcome in here, sir. You're very welcome. Everyone here is welcome. Tony Romo was dating Jessica Simpson. That is true. James Kenyon. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's keep it friendly, guys. Everyone in here is here for the same reason. We all have a shared common denominator. We're all here on Football Nation. So let's try to keep it clean within one another. Let's not bash each other too much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. And thanks for keeping the chat alive while I try to keep this drive alive. Right now, we are at a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. You are not missing anything during this chat. We're not missing anything. Okay. All right, let's keep it safe. Let's keep it easy. Everybody, we're in a safe place right here. Here we go. Here's Harrison Butker, ladies and gentlemen. Harrison Butker, 3 field goals, 3 of 3. He made one from 60 earlier. 52-yard field goal coming up right here. There's the snap. The hold is good. The kick is up. That's going to slide inside, and that's going to be the score. 19 for the Kansas City Chiefs. The Denver Broncos with 8. Denver Broncos 8. Kansas City Chiefs 19. 1 minute and 55 seconds left to go in this Thursday night football match, ladies and gentlemen. A good snap, a good hold, a good kick. Harrison Butker looking really good. I think I actually have Harrison Butker as well in my fantasy league. So keep it coming, brother. Keep the points coming. I can live with that. You're going to help me get to that 6-0. I am 5-0 right now in my fantasy league. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay, so they're going to kick this ball back to the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos. Appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, James. Okay, here we go. Denver Broncos in trouble right now. They've put this back to a 2-possession game. They're going to have to score. They're going to have to score quickly, and they're going to have to get a 2-point conversion because they are out of timeouts. They've got 1 left. But no more 2-minute warning. The Broncos defense has been so bad this whole year. Through 5 weeks, they've allowed 36.2 points per game. That is the worst in the NFL. That kick, damn. That kick was absolutely a rocket that went through the uprights on the other side of the field. Okay. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. So, waiting. I don't know. Did I put my fourth quarter music up? Doesn't matter because this fourth quarter is just about over. I've been trying to stick with it. No, I do have the music up. Here we go. 1st and 10, 25-yard line, shotgun formation as we wait for the snap. Russell Wilson waiting for the snap. He takes it. He looks right, throws right, does connect with somebody, but it gets dropped. That pass will be broken up. Incomplete pass. Finally, Russell Wilson hits somebody in the gloves, but the receiver could not hang on to it. Number 82 dropped the ball quite literally after making the catch. And that was Troutman, your third string. I guess he's your starter for today, but Troutman dropped that one. So here we go. 2nd and 10, shotgun formation. Wilson takes the snap. Wilson looks right. Wilson throws short. That's underneath, and he'll get blown up immediately. He drops the ball. He fumbles it, and that is going to be it. That has got to be it. A turnover right there. The Kansas City Chiefs force a fumble. Kansas City Chiefs, a catch and a fumble. Number 25 caught that ball. And Willie Gay, number 50, the 2nd-round pick of the 2020 draft, recovers the fumble. And the Kansas City Chiefs are going to walk out of this one. McDuffie threw the hit. Oh, my goodness. He fumbled the ball. Samanji Pirine fumbled the ball with his own leg. He knocked it out. This is exactly what happened. He falls back, and his knee came up, and he hit the ball with his own knee and fumbled the ball. That is the most Broncos thing I have seen all season. Tough season for the Broncos as the Chiefs will kneel this one down. That is going to be your final score, ladies and gentlemen. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to walk off of this field leading. Next week, y'all, this is going to be a fun one. We've got a matchup between the Jaguars and the Saints. That will be your Thursday night football game next week. I will be covering that one too. I'm actually really excited for that one because I haven't had a chance to watch Derek Carr do his thing, and I've also got Chris Olave on my lineup, so I really want to see what he's going to do. Here we go, 2nd and 11. In the victory formation, Patrick Mahomes will take the knee. Bringing up 3rd down. They're going to have to do it one more time once we get inside of 40 seconds, but that is going to be the rest of this game, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be the rest of it, y'all. Anyways, we've got some other great matchups coming up. You can check out the games coming up for this channel on Football Nation. Just click on my page, check out the live feed. You can see the 325 game, the 720 game coming up this week as well, and of course, my other one. Howard Chen, peace out to you, brother. Peace out, brother. I appreciate you being here. You are very welcome as always. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario Manuel. The final score of this game for y'all today, Kansas City Chiefs 19, the Denver Broncos 8. Kansas City Chiefs 19, Denver Broncos 8. If you're watching this channel right now, my name is Mario Manuel. Thank you so much for watching this live stream. It doesn't matter why you're watching. I appreciate you guys being here. We bring you every snap, every play, and every down, week in and week out. And because of viewers like you, this channel can stay alive. So if you're not yet subscribed to it and you want to continue having content like this, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to work my day job tomorrow early in the morning, so unfortunately I cannot hang out with you guys. But as always, it has been an absolute pleasure. Your winners for tonight on Thursday Night Football, right-hand side of your screen, Kansas City Chiefs. The Denver Broncos will fall to 1-5. Chiefs will go up to 5-1. I cannot wait to see you guys this Sunday. I will be live Sunday at 3:25 p.m. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Have a great